Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
I didn't know it was going to get so bopping, but that was kind of perfect. I was like, okay, we have to kind of unmute now because that's like fucking, that's like so good. I couldn't have even have scripted that to happen, I'll be honest. I'm going to try and adjust it set. Hope you can hear us good compared to the music.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
That shit's probably way too loud, so I'm going to turn that down there.
Guys, it's the wrong alley. This is not alley with 2 L's. This is alley with 1 L.
But alley with 2 L's is over there in the chat right now. Oh man, there's so many people got to go through. Oh, they're all disappearing. I can't say hi to everyone, so I'm just gonna say hi everyone.
Yeah,
at this
hi
point.
everyone.
Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a while, huh?
Oh,
It's been a time.
How many people are watching right now?
Right now, looks like the concurrent viewers are at 63 right now.
Dang, let's go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Allie.
Yeah, it will definitely be time to leave, and we'll hopefully not be too loud because, yeah, we will be going into
Spoiler territory.
I mean, you're going to see, even if you would see the character designs, which I've been keeping hidden from you for as long as I possibly can. Until we can finally get into Danganronpa 2. There's going to be the third game designs. There's going to be talks of what people are doing, because that's just what kind of happens in this kind of thing.
69 on YouTube, nice.
Let's go. Oh, man. Hopefully y'all can hear us okay compared to the music in the background.
Comparatively to the music.
Hopefully it's not drowning us out too much.
Yeah.
If I need to turn it down a little more, I can turn it down a little more.
Yeah.
Let me know, everyone. It's been a little while since we've been here, so
it has.
Don't mind us trying to.
When's the last time we the Metal Gear stuff?
Last time on Pix Partners was when we were doing Metal Gear, which we still have to finish at some point soon now. So.
When was the last time it was just us?
Like I
this.
feel like it was one of the Mario Party ones, and we used to do
Oh
them.
wow,
around New
really?
Year's. I'll try and double check that real quick, just out of curiosity.
Dang.
I'm probably sticking so bad. Let me look at the live and see.
Jenny.
Oh my god, I said huge fan. Byakuya doesn't win. I can't wait for Byakuya to get one shot towards the beginning. Oh, it was our Pokemon Nuzlocke was the last time we did our stream. It's just you and I.
Oh wow, that's
channel.
Right. You gotta pick that back up.
I think those save files are broken because we broke them in the middle of a stream, let alone afterwards.
That's right, the scuff.
Master Ash, the first stream I've ever caught crazy when watching most of your Persona Danganronpa 100 Line series while I worked the first few months. Found you from your Strikers playthrough.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Glad you found us through the Strikers one of all honesty. But glad you've been enjoying everything we've been doing. 100 Lines back in action again. We're only going to have that going for another 2 fucking months of our lives. Yeah. And then by the time it's done, they'll have an update that puts out 100 more fucking endings. We'll never see the end of we'll never see the light at the end of the fucking tunnel with that game. That's like this regular Mario Party. According to my JJ, according to my thing,
actually,
at least for our live streams, if I go over here, we have Metal Gear Solid Part 3 is the most recent. Metal Gear Solid Part 2, Metal Gear Solid Part 1 before that. We have Evan After Dentist was the stream before that one.
Oh my god. And
then there was the Nuzlocke, which was right after our New Year's Mario Party Jamboree stream, when we had the thing of just doing the longest games possible in a Mario Party game as we ring in the New Year's, because we did the Bowser map for that one.
Yeah, that's right. Oh man, when did Gaku get? That wasn't quite Gaku, but
not quite. But you know what? Close enough.
Don't do it.
Are you sure?
This is such a bop. Stop it.
It is. While we're doing this, I have in the background the Danganronpa Decadence OST, which is kind of the remix of some of the sounds, which is like that first song you heard. Probably one of my favorite tracks out of that OST when
so
Decadence
good.
came out. So these are all remixes of songs from 1 through 3. For us all to enjoy in the background as we do a bit of a celebration here of sorts. Not just because Danganronpa is celebrating its 15th anniversary most recently.
Yeah,
I think in like September or October. The music's so good. Oh, it's so good. And this is like, high quality versions of this stuff too.
Just wait till you get to the later stuff.
There'll actually
so
be
good.
There is a remix of that one song you like so much that is part of the Decadence OST, which is also very good.
Nice.
How
will this really work?
You will see in a moment, because I'm gonna switch screens soon, but that means at some point Allie's gotta say goodbye. But one thing I want to do quick while we're here, because it's something that we've talked about trying to do for a little bit, because some people, if you're on Discord, you know the full situation, but I figured we'd start out with just, I think it's about time we talk to some of the people like we haven't been able to here on YouTube about the way things went down at the end of last year and how there was a big content shift for a little bit. And, I figured people on Discord know what the full situation was, but as long as you're okay with doing it, I would like to talk to the mass populi of sorts here and tell them, what's been going on in our life.
Yeah.
Because, as many of you know, we had...
Sorry, you said populi, and I thought of Vox.
Oh, my God. Around, August of last year, many of you know that we were moving out of our apartment, finally, after all of the chaos that had happened over there, with so much hell and high water and sewer water, quite literally, coming out of that place. We wanted to leave that place so badly. Latte, hello. And Allie is there in the chat right now.
For now.
For now, until the game gets going. And we moved in with a family member who had been offering for years to be like, if you want to save up money, come move in with us. And we were like, that sounds perfect to us. We were going to a place where there would be no rent at all. And so that was like, perfect. We'll go there for like 1 or 2 years, try and save up money, work on the YouTube stuff, try and like save up a good amount of money to be like, getting nice apartments down the road, maybe in thinking about home ownership at some point, because that takes a lot of money. But when you don't have to pay rent, you kind of have a lot more at your disposal to play with.
It's easier to save up that way.
If you make a 5-step plan to go through those things. And we were like, okay, that sounds like a great idea to do. And that's what we did. That was at around like the end of August, early September. And then in late October, said family member moved in with suddenly shifted gears and said that they were no longer comfortable with us being in their home. It was affecting them. It was throwing off their feng shui, making them lose sleep, making them
their mental health, not their feng shui.
Their mental health overall went downhill. And was like, you need to go. And it wasn't.
This was after living there for what, less than a month?
Less than 2 months.
Less than 2 months.
And there was no discussion. It was said you have to go within 30 days. And then
which, if you know
if you know how getting places to live
the
works,
apartment market and housing market and all that stuff, if you are familiar with how messed up that is, at least in the US right now, you know that 30 days is not enough time to find a new place.
Very much not. And things also just started to get really negative and
very negative.
Toxic very quickly in that place. So we had to flee. Thankfully, Allie in the chat and her girlfriend Taylor welcomed us in for a few days as we looked around at. It was completely out of nowhere, by the way. There was zero warning.
Just out of left field.
But Allie and her partner took us in for a
Alley
few
Cat.
Alley Cat Alley took us in for a few days while we looked at extended stay hotels, to which I will be honest, before we moved in here in late December for a little over 2 months, the reason why we couldn't do voice acting is Allie and I were literally living out of a hotel for 2 months.
And when you're in a hotel and you can't have any kind of soundproofing or anything, you can't do voice acting. Because you don't know if people next door are going to be like, hey, what the hell are you doing?
And we didn't want to risk making any noise to getting, kicked out or anything from there, because that was literally like, that's where we're in a hotel at that point. We don't want to cause any disturbances that would cause us to lose that place that we had where we were essentially, for a lack of terms, kind of legally homeless for the time being.
Technically homeless.
Yeah, we had to get all of our stuff, throw it in a storage unit, and the rest went into the hotel room. But now, with the help of Alley Cat Alley and her partner Taylor, we are now all under one roof. In our own place that has all of our names on it.
Yes.
And that's why things are now getting back to normal for us.
Because we can voice act again. Because we're in an apartment now.
Yeah, but that's why things changed. Some people, when we made that video about not being able to do voice-based games for a bit, some people were like, oh, did they get a noise complaint or something?
No.
I wish it was something as simple as a noise complaint at that point. But just for...
We were trying to avoid a noise complaint is what we were doing.
Just for the sake of not causing things, we weren't really talking about a whole lot in public back then. But that is what happened for those 2 months where we weren't playing Last Defense Academy, weren't being able to do anything like you had seen us doing before.
Content house.
But yep, and now we're all living under one roof, living with the best friend squad.
Yes, the best friend squad.
The best friend squad. Shout out to Shira on that one. The content house is here.
Oh my god.
But yes, and we are extremely grateful to Allie and Taylor. They did everything they could to look into the apartment complex they were at and ask about transferring so that we could all get a place together. Everyone would save up money because we'd all be paying less in rent every month, so it was helping out, especially with people going back to school for various things.
Rent, bills, stuff like that.
So it all worked out in a great way to where now we're all, we're still getting settled in for the most part and everything.
Yeah, there's still some unpacking that we need to do. Not too much, but...
But now we're back.
It's more sort of organizing.
Yeah, got a lot of organizing to do. But now we're back. Allie was a little hero for us, but
for real.
She, without that, I really don't know how we would have been in
her
phase.
And Taylor, oh my god, they've done so much, especially for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! My brain can't even process the name, but with the super chat of it's gonna disappear if I don't go over here. Let me get my mouse over there. Oh my god!
Hold on. I want to make sure we don't butcher this name.
The inimitable Jorah.
Yeah, I think
522 with the 200 super chat. Hey guys, just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. You can all bring so much light to me every day, and I'll be here supporting you however I can. And I would pay unspeakable money for you to stream and read some THL fanfics. But that's neither here nor there. Cough, cough. Well, hey, at some point, thanks to everyone helping with the moving fee, or at least gonna get a Naramitsu fanfiction read by me dramatically in full voicing at some point. So at least you have that at some point.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
oh my god.
Thank you so much. That was crazy.
What?
The Cromer cult riseth.
Cromer. That's a callback.
Uh-huh.
If you know, you know.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Just think about the fact that was
Love and Peace.
Love and Peace. that's
Love and Peace.
Oh, THL's 100. That's right. I always forget that's how people say that sometimes, but oh my god, Love and Peace. That absolutely wrecked me. Oh my god, that's
Love
great.
And Peace.
Oh man. Maybe
again, if you know, you
Holy
know.
Shit, that's great.
Oh man, thank you.
Man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. But with all of that emotional, sappy stuff out of the way and those explanations, why don't we get into what you're really here for?
Uh-huh.
The fact that it was a melee, but like, it literally took like an hour for you guys to meet the goal. You guys are crazy.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking crazy every single time. We love you. We can never state that enough.
No.
You're absolutely insane. On that note,
goodness.
let's go ahead and do a killing game, shall we? Or not even, a Hunger Game killing game, because they are going to end up killing each other. So
maybe we should do a verbal disclaimer too. One more time.
A verbal disclaimer at this point. Alley Cat Alley, if you're still here,
evacuate.
Unfortunately, you've got to evacuate now. Otherwise, flee now or forever hold your spoilers.
Yeah.
Don't end up like me in V3. Don't get spoiled.
Oh man.
Oh boy. So almost said you guys just helped me that much. That's it. Don't worry, we're glad that we're here for you. It's something we always love to hear. Is how Master Ash with the 10 glad you guys are out of here. Love and support y'all. Also note for when you go back to speak to Sunshine Evan. Fire heart first, then with the great route. We'll probably ending with the mystery since that seems to be locked behind a final thing there. But
thank you. Yeah,
it's not 100-line time over here.
No.
But I see
it's Danganronpa time.
Thanks so much. So you both there. Yep, we'll see you later tonight, Allie.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
We'll try not to be too loud with any spoilers we say here from now on. But I think it is time that we do this and explain
if any of you have not played or watched all 3 Danganronpa games and you don't want to get spoiled, leave now.
Hell, maybe even Ultra Despair Girls. We end up talking about that thing. But
but yes.
I think it's time.
You have been warned.
You have been warned, but it's time.
Anything that happens from now on, it's not our fault.
For my handmade Pixel Partners, Danganronpa Ultimate Hunger Games Simulator. So here's how it's going to work. Some of you probably know about the Hunger Games Simulator. Some of you don't, maybe. So we'll explain it just in case.
I'll see you again later in 20 minutes, I guess.
The way this works is, if you've seen the Hunger Games before,
Scal, you know what we mean. You know what we mean. Probably the anime too, honestly. If that might come up.
Maybe. I mean, the characters aren't really involved in this. I just chose the cast of the games because you can only have 48 people at most, so it happens to fit perfectly for the 16 students of each game there.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh!
Hi guys,
Danganronpa saying church to you guys, and this really cool thing. You guys have been my favorite YouTubers for a long time. I've found a lot of my favorite games for you. Well, thank you so much.
You all are so generous and nice.
Absolutely.
We have a great community.
We really do, and I'm glad that we've built that up.
Don't mind, for the morning night, I do have to go to work at the end of the hour, but I'll hang out as long as I can. Thank you. Oh my God.
Thank you so much, everyone.
We love you all so much.
We love you all. You're incredible.
Always been okay.
So, we have here 48 students, 16, the full 16 of each game, split. Only somewhat, but you'll notice that there's a little bit of bias in some of the lists that are here. But they'll all be competing in Hunger Games style, where everyone starts in the cornucopia, they go grab weapons, and everyone's told, go kill everyone else that's not in your, quote-unquote, district that you have
District 1's
here.
just a big double date.
Pretty much. That was, the way that I had it there, and with, survivors and stuff. Ooh, good music here. And then obviously we see District 2 is at first I just kind of started a bit of thing. District 2, that's got the bad bitches in there because Junko and Mukuro, and then you got 2 murderers there as well. So hey, we're already in the spoiler territory. We warned you. All right, yeah. It's pinned there. You can't blame us at this point. So
Skell, I'll fight you.
All of these districts are going to be competing.
Don't you prey on that.
Oh my God. They're going to be competing to see who's going to come out and win on top. So we'll go ahead and go through the teams. First, we'll start out with the Trigger Happy Havoc teams, with District 1 having Makoto Naegi, Kyoka Kirigiri, Byakuya Togami, and Toko Fukawa.
Yep.
District 2 team representing Trigger Happy Havoc is Junko Inoshima. Let's go. I'm not biased at all. Mukuro Kusaba, Celestia Ludenberg, and Sayaka Maizono. Like I said, the bad bitches at that point. District 3, it's the Bro Squad, Mondo Awada, Kiyotaka Ishimaru, Taka my dude, Hiro Hagakure, and Chihiro Fujisaki. And then District 4 has Hina, Aoyase Hina, Sakura Ogami, and then...
Thank you, Luminary.
Unfortunately, they're paired with Hifumi Yamada and Leon Kawada, but we had to balance out the power of the absolute OP-ness that is Hina and Sakura.
Yes.
In that regard. So,
such a good ship.
In District 5, I gave up on having too many of other kind of teams there. We have, representing Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. District 5, Hajime Hinata, Chiaki Nanami,
Nagito!
Nagito Kamaeda, and Akane Owari.
I feel like wow's gonna be being said a lot.
Probably. District 6 has...
I'm not biased.
The Ultimate Imposter. Fat Byakuya, if you will.
Yeah.
Mikan Tsumiki, Kazuichi Soda, and Mahiru Koizumi.
Mahiru.
District 7.
Your boy Gundam.
Once again representing, he's the team leader on this one, representing Danganronpa 2. Gundam Tanaka. It's been so long since, but I'm gonna have to get used to that. We'll have to talk about 2x2 at some
Hiyoko
point
Saionji.
later. Hiyoko Saionji. Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu. You got it. I haven't said that name in a while. And then
Peko Yama.
pairing with him, Peko Yama.
Absolute
queen. And then ending out that team, we have Nekomaru.
Sid, I knew you were gonna freak out over Kazuichi.
Sonya Nevermind. Teru Hanamura. So sorry I have to be with him.
God.
And Ibuki Miyoka.
Ibuki!
And then we roll into the final 4 districts, the final 4 teams representing Danganronpa V3. We have mouse work.
We have mouse work?
My scroll wheel. Oh, I just realized a problem.
What?
Because of the way I did this.
What?
I'm scrolled all the way down, but I guess I zoomed in on the tab. They can't see the screen this far down. I'm gonna have to rework how I did this.
You didn't think to test this before the stream?
I didn't think about this specific situation, but I'll have to move this by hand. In District 9,
classic.
We have
classic pixel partner stuff.
Shuichi Saihara, Kaede Akamatsu,
Rentaro Channy, look, it's Rentaro.
and Maki Harukawa.
Maki.
In District 10, we have Kibo,
my son.
Himiko Yumino.
It's magic.
Kokichioma, my son.
God.
And then Miyuruma. You all know exactly why I paired those two next to each other. Only for one simple purpose, because the funniest fucking thing ever.
You should have put Miyu next to Kibo.
Either way, it was there's interesting things on that one.
Or put our sons next to each other.
District 11, we have Gonta Gokuhara, Anji Onaga, Kaito Momoda, Luminary of the Stars, and Tenko. Queen.
Ooh. All right. It's a bop.
I haven't heard this in so long, this remix of this one.
No, Korikyo. I remember him.
We have Korikyo, Tsumugi Shirogane, Ryoma Hoshi, and Kirumi Tojo.
God, Ryoma, I kind of forgot about him, honestly.
Oh, my poor boy. Okay.
Listen, we haven't been exposed to Danganronpa characters in a long time.
That is very true.
At least not these in a long time. A lot of them.
All right. With that, I'm going to go ahead and hit the proceed button, and we are going to see how this game plays out immediately from the beginning. As a
Are you ready for the ultimate
Sid's
killing
angry
game?
at you.
You all thought you survived, huh?
Sid's angry at you for putting Gonta next to Angie.
It's whatever. I could have done worse.
Master,
family is reunited, yay.
Thank you.
Oh, the sons are all together again.
Yes.
Please, thank you for the $2, Master Ash.
But are you ready for despair?
Oh my gosh.
Who will win? Who's going to be the ultimate Hunger Games survivor?
Ultimate Hunger Games survivor. It's a new ultimate.
It is. That's the new ultimate talent that they're going for.
Evan Kumar.
I want to hear it from you.
All right. Let's hit proceed and see how this begins.
Yep.
As we see what first victims we'll have. All right. From the get-go. As tribute stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Shuichi receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Toko runs away from the cornucopia.
Okay.
Kaede snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rack.
Kaide's
Someone's getting ready to burn the
Kaide's
fucking
gonna make a
village
Molotov.
down. Tenko runs away from the cornucopia. Akane runs away from the cornucopia. Taka runs away. That's fair. Kyoko grabs a shovel. Her sister. Ryoma runs away from the cornucopia. Juko takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. That seems very fitting. Hajime runs away. Sayaka, Byakuya, Nagito, and Kurumi share everything they gathered before running.
Interesting.
That's a hell of a team that they've got there.
Ibuki stays at the cornucopia for resources. Peko runs away from the cornucopia. Gundam runs away from the cornucopia. Mikan clutches a first aid kit and runs
That's funny.
That's the ultimate nurse.
That's funny right
Grabs
there.
a first aid kit and runs away.
I couldn't have written that if I wanted to.
Mahir runs away from the cornucopia. Leon gathers as much food as he can.
Greedy little fuck.
Chiaki runs into the cornucopia and hides. Oh. Makoto gathers as much food as he can. Tsumugi runs away from the cornucopia. Mukuro runs away from the cornucopia. Hina gets a shield, grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Okay. Chihiro snatches a bottle of alcohol in her egg. Okay.
Kyoko runs away from the cornucopia. Byakuya Mondo fights for a bag. Byakuya-ish gives up and retreats. He's not going to fight against that one.
Good.
Gonta runs away. Kokichi stays at the cornucopia for resources. Maki runs away from the cornucopia. Kibo runs away. Celeste runs away. Okay, a lot of runaways. Miu runs away. Angie runs away. Rentaro runs away. Sakura runs away. Sonya runs away.
Kyoko runs away. Hifumi runs away. Teru runs away.
Right, hold on. Now I have to go this file over here and move this a little bit because I'm great at my planning stage. Kaito snatches a pair of sais.
That's crazy.
Himiko runs away from the cornucopia. Nekomaru stays
for resources.
Hiro
finds a bag full of explosives.
That's not what we need. And then
Fuyuhiko rips a mace out of Kazuichi's hands. I can see that happening.
Crazy. No immediate
deaths.
Even with 48 people, no immediate cornucopia deaths.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
Actually, kind of wild.
Because that happens quite often in these.
Yeah.
Like people be fighting over a weapon and then someone like fucking kills them.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're probably gonna start getting into
day
some
one
stuff here. I just saw something that happened, and oh boy. So.
Yeah.
Taka receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Maki, Miu, Toko, Celeste, and Celeste raid Shuichi's camp while he's run. I'm sorry, buddy. Girl power went up against you.
Mondo goes hunting. Angie constructs a shack. Makoto and Nagito work together to drown Himiko.
And we have the first first death.
Himiko's the first one.
For some reason, the fact that it's those two together.
That's crazy.
Himiko is
That's crazy.
Himiko's down and officially out.
Oh my god. Junko receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Teru tries to spear a fish with a trident.
He's trying to cook something up.
Fuyuhiko receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Tsumugi, Kyo, Hifumi, and Kazuichi raid Nekomaru's camp while he's hunting. Dang. Akane, Hina, and Mahiru hunt for other tributes. Oh, they Alliance.
Ayo, Alliance?
The Girl Alliance.
Hell yeah.
Kaede and Sayaka hunt for other tributes. They teamed up too, I guess. Rentaro overhears Peko and Mikan talking in the distance. Ooh.
Okay.
What would those two be talking about?
Peko and Mikan? That's a good question. I mean, they are from the same
class. That is interesting
class,
how they're from the same class.
Yeah, Rentaro's like, those fucking vacationers. I have to go to school. They get to live on a private island.
Gundam practices his archery. Leon sprains his ankle while running away from Tenka.
Not killed, though.
That sounds about right, though. Hiro steals from Ryoma while he isn't looking.
I'm so sorry, dude.
Byakuya accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it.
Litkin, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
Immediate first round.
Oh, no.
Well.
Rip. Rest in peace.
Litkin. Oh, man.
Hajime and Sonya were together for the day.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty fitting and fair.
Kyoko attacks Kokichi, but he manages to escape.
Yeah, I'd attack him too.
Like a little gremlin. Terumi, Kibo, Ibuki, and Chihiro raid Hyoko's camp while she's hunting.
Damn.
Gonta collects fruit from a tree. That's so fitting.
That is so on brand.
That's so fitting. Some of these like line up perfectly. I love when that happens. Chiaki defeats Mukuro in a fight, but spares her life.
Interesting.
Chiaki beat Mukuro in a fight.
It was actually, they missed the part where it was Street Fighter, and they just kind of missed that one there.
Damn it.
All right.
Aw. Okay, yeah, that's very Chiaki. Byakuya-ish hunts for other tributes. Sakura picks flowers! For Hina, obviously.
Obviously.
For Hina. Yeah. Obviously for Hina. Kaito receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Okay.
And that's that is the proceed to where we will go to the next one. Let me just make sure I scroll up so that things don't get boring. Shield.
Yep.
And then proceed. And I think it's going to talk about the
deaths, yeah.
Deaths here.
Oh.
That first image broke. I think it's just trying to talk about the district there. But actually, wait, why is that just...
Why is that broken?
No one else died, right? It was just those two. I don't know what the top one there is for, but
yeah.
Interesting. So, it says 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance.
So someone else did?
But no one did, and that's what I'm confused about now.
Who?
The game kind of broke for a moment? Huh. That's weird.
Scuff.
That's website stuff. You can't even blame me on that one.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's only one Byakuya left now. Litkin, sorry, but you gotta go for the
imposter.
Attempt. You gotta go for the imposter Byakuya if you want this one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fascinating.
Is that the simulator had cutscenes? What? That might be a different one that you're thinking of, because I've never heard of cutscenes.
I think that someone made some kind of like actual game version on like itch.io, but I don't know anything about it. This website doesn't have any cutscenes or anything. Not that I've ever been aware of.
It was me because Yumiko died.
Oh my god. Holy moly. Yeah,
then.
That was a surprising first one.
Yeah.
And then Byakuya out. And a ghost. There's a ghost that got taken out.
Yeah.
So, we're going to hit proceed and see.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens next from here on out.
Rumi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. This is night 1, by the way.
Yeah, this is at nighttime now. The first day has rung.
Uh-huh. Oh, Kokichi dies from hypothermia. No. Oh, God, your son.
Okay, well. All right, well, this is the end of the stream. Stream's over.
No, it's not.
We got nothing left to live for.
Oh, Hina thinks about home. Oh, that's sad.
Oh, no.
Miyu stays awake all night? That seems about right.
We can't just go past my son.
She's too busy working on stuff. Sakura and Angie sleep in shifts. Interesting.
Angie never sleeps.
It's the white-haired girlies.
Yeah.
Kyoko and Taka talk about the tribute still alive. That fits.
Yeah.
Teru passes out from exhaustion. Well, he didn't die.
No.
Hiro passes out from exhaustion. Celeste thinks about winning. Oh my god!
Yeah. Oh, I don't like what's gonna happen.
Celeste thinks about winning. That's accurate. Leon receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Byakuya, Ish, and Sumigi hold hands.
Okay, everybody.
Or Sumugi. I keep saying Sumigi. Sorry.
You're good.
Who's Sumigi?
I think that's an entirely different character from something else. But
yeah.
I think it's something so old that I think it used to happen when we were playing the game too.
Uh-huh.
Occasionally, but everyone
Sumugi. They held hands.
Get your AO3s ready. You weren't ready for this one.
No.
The imposter and Sumugi. Hey, you know what? There's almost something that's kind of fitting about that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know, cosplay and imposter.
Yeah.
The ones that dress up all the time, they're fucking in it, dude. They're bonded over that, and they're gonna win.
Mahiru lets Kaito into her shelter. Kaede tries to treat her infection. Oh no. Chihiro and Rentaro track down and kill Sayaka.
Oh.
Those two?
That's a hell of a power team that I wasn't ready for.
No. Okay.
Could you imagine that conversation? You know what? I'm going to say this here because it's an idea that it's too fucking complicated for me to ever have free time to do.
Uh-huh.
And I think, like, literally had this idea, like, years ago. I don't know if you remember me talking about this.
I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
But I have old images from when I did this before of I let, for, like, singular classes before I knew you could expand people, before maybe they had the expanded being able to have 48 people play, because I don't think that was ever a thing before, because I would have done it. But I let a Hunger Games simulator go out, and then what I was going to do afterwards is write a script based off of the Hunger Games simulator and then have Allie and I voice act it out as like a drama series and you know, reveal and get to the end of the game, but have it like written in a way where everything tells a story and makes sense off of the things that happen here. Way too much fucking time that would take, so I couldn't justifiably try and
You just talked
invest.
like Yoda. Way too much fucking time that would take, is what you said.
Yeah, way too much time.
You talked like Yoda.
But yeah, I had an idea, but I was like, oh god, that's a lot. That's a lot of content to try and make and do. It would do it. It'll take me the next 2 years of my life. I can guarantee you that. And it would come out in fucking chunks, dude. Just a single day would take so much time. But hey, maybe if enough people want and would support to make it worth the time, hey, maybe one day I'll try and work on something like that. Ev Yoda. All right, where we? Oh yeah, we left off with
Gundam and Hajime run into each other and decide to truce for the night.
Okay, that's my bros right there.
Toko quietly hums. Kibo receives medical supplies.
I do not need this.
Yeah. Kyoko looks at the night sky. Mondo questions his sanity. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that hurts.
Hey, so
Shuichi bashes Nagito's head in with a mace?
That may have been the most brutal one so far, aside from accidentally blowing yourself up.
Oh my god.
We didn't even talk about the fact that the ultimate affluent progeny, the smart boy, blew himself up on a mine.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But yeah, Shuichi bashes Nagito's head in with a mace.
Well, I'm glad it's at least someone that it's not someone that I dislike that killed him.
Yeah, that's fair, but
could have been worse.
Yeah, could have been worse.
Mukuro questions her sanity. That seems
probably
right.
Watched it happen.
Gonta's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Nekomaru bashes Makoto's head in with a mace.
That's double trouble in this night.
Makoto and Nagito died in the same exact way.
They're having a parallel here because they also work together to kill
crazy.
Mahiru by choking her out. Which is where you would build in a story if you're making a script here of like maybe Nekomaru and Shuichi watched it happen and they both got their comeuppance that night in the same way.
We are now mortal
at the
enemies.
Same time.
We're now mortal enemies. I don't make the rules. Okay.
Well then, that was crazy.
Okay, Akane and Ibuki sleep in shifts. That's nice. Maki cooks her food before putting her fire out. Smart. Tenko, Junko, Fuyuhiko, and Kazuichi sleep in shifts. That's an interesting group up. The Sonya and Hifumi run into each other and decide to truce for the night.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need a hero to protect you every night?
God. I just...
man. I'm not gonna try anything while you sleep, I swear.
Mikon tries to treat her infection. That's fitting. But also... sad.
Ooh, this ends with a hell of a twist,
Chiaki forces Ryoma to kill Kyo or Peko. He refuses to kill, so Chiaki kills him instead.
Damn, Chiaki, what kind of game are you playing today?
I mean, it's Hunger Games.
I'm taking this very seriously because it's a game.
It's Hunger Games, so she's the ultimate gamer.
Chiaki's fucking turned into a villain over here.
I'm here for it. Fucking corrupted Chiaki, let's go.
That's crazy.
That goes hard.
That's the twist we all didn't know we needed.
That's wild.
Chiaki's on a warpath.
For real.
All right, let me fix this. Get it up over here. And okay. On to where the bells... Actually, no, we're going to day 2. That's right, because they do it all at the other time. So, the night has fallen. The morning has risen. Chihiro, Gundam, Hiyoko, I almost said Hiriko, Hiyoko, and Byakuya-ish hunt for other tributes. Tenko is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Maki, Teruteru, and Miyu hunt for other tributes.
Interesting.
Akane hunts for other tributes. Mahiru throws a knife into Kirumi's head.
Whoa, okay.
And that's done. Damn.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
Hero stalks Leon.
I know what you are, dude.
Fuyuhiko receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Mukuro and Toko track down and kill Nekomaru?
Mukuro did half the work.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
Tenko just distracted and aggravated Nekomaru. You need to fucking work out more.
Tenko, you mean Toko?
Oh boy, we had a big one happen here.
Kazuichi, Kyoko, and Kyo successfully ambush and kill Celeste, Gonta, and Hina. Oh,
that's a 3 for out right in the middle. Celeste, Gonta, and
3v3. Damn, not Hina.
All right, yeah, we really got nothing to live for. Bye. Yep, the stream's got to end.
Evan.
That's starting soon. It's not even the end one. That's the wrong screen. Yeah, there we go. God damn it. Mondo chases Angie.
Okay.
Sonia dies of dysentery.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's a horrible way to die.
Uh-huh.
You know what that is, right?
Oh, I do. I played the Oregon Trail enough to research that in
Oregon
my
Trail.
Meanwhile, Taka fishes.
Taka fishes. Junko scares Kaede off. That seems about right. Rintaro camouflages himself in the bushes. Okay, his hair helps.
Chuchi scares Peko off. Mikon makes a wooden spear.
Ibuki attacks Ifumi, but he manages to escape. No!
I don't know how he did that.
Ooh, here's my favorite song.
Oh, yep.
Kaito injures himself. Oh, be careful. Kibo is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Tsurugi goes hunting. Chiaki receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor.
They like the murder.
Hajime receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. And, Sakura injures herself. Be careful. Be more careful.
You gotta be careful. They're dropping like fries? Dropping like flies now.
God.
But now we're gonna have 11
Unique Kaito cannon.
11
oh my god
cannon shots happened over that. Really the first.
That's crazy.
Through the first night and second daytime. Kokichi, Sayaka, Nagito, Makoto. The fact they both went out at the same time is fucking crazy.
In the same way.
Ryoma, Terumi, Nekomaru. And then below it, I don't want to have to touch the thing right now, is Celeste, Gonta, Hina, and Sonia.
Damn.
All of which have been eliminated.
That's crazy.
From the game.
That's crazy.
Moving into the second night.
Night 2. Ibuki loses sight of where she is. Oh no. Gundam, Peko, and Kaito discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Okay. That's an interesting group. Mikon and Hifumi hold... No!
Maybe you'll enjoy me, my beloved.
Oh, that's so cursed. Toko shoots an arrow into Mukuro's head? Damn.
Man. And after
they teamed up before.
They teamed up to take down Nekomaru, but Toko knows exactly what's up and utilized that trust to take out Mukuro in the middle of the night. They were probably camping together, and Toko and Mukuro went to sleep, was just like, it's just business. Pah!
Damn.
Right in the skull.
Byakuya-ish receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Mahiro convinces Kaede to snuggle with her.
AO3, get at it.
That's cute.
It is cute.
That's cute. Sakura begs for Kyo to kill her. He reluctantly obliges killing Sakura. It's because Hina's dead.
It's because Hina died yesterday.
Dude. It's because Hina died, you guys.
I need you to kill me.
Oh,
that's crazy. Chiaki
kill
sets
me
up
right
camp
now.
for the night.
God, that's sad. Okay.
Taka lets Maki into his shelter. Yes, come on in. Anyone's welcome to my humble abode.
He would be so polite.
Would you like some fish?
Again, see, it's a Doomed Yuri. Doomed Yuri.
Even in a random simulator. God
Doomed
damn it.
Yuri. God.
Hero questions to Sandy. A little late for that one, buddy.
Wait, no. Did you notice this?
What?
Oh no, we didn't get there yet. Sorry, I was looking at chat and I'm like, I don't know. But look what Junko did.
Junko catches Chihiro off guard and kills him.
Jesus Christ.
There's a way to say that kind of parallels reality in a sense, depending on which version of Chihiro you may want to look at, because, you know, the whole alter ego thing, Junko did kind of take out Chihiro in another way in the game again, too.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn Chihiro. All the ones that I'm betting for are dying. God damn it.
Aw. Shuichi goes to sleep. Kazuichi receives medical supplies. Teru stays awake all night. Hajime sets up camp for the night. Hyoko and Akane... Oh, Hyoko convinces Akane to snuggle with her.
Also fitting.
That is fitting. Kibo and Tenko tell stories about themselves to each other. Leon and Rentaro run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Okay. Mondo, Fuyuhiko, and Tsumugi cheerfully sing songs together. That's strangely wholesome.
It is.
Angie quietly hums. She's like in a distance. She's kind of singing along with them, but not really. Miyu destroys Kyoko's supplies while she's asleep.
Damn.
Damn, Miyu.
All right. Oh, God. Falling apart here. There we go. Now we can proceed into the third day.
Day 3. Mikon practices her archery. Okay. Ibuki searches for a water source. Tenko overhears Hyoko and Hiro talking in the distance. What would those two be talking about?
Oh God, who knows?
Your hair is stupid.
What do you mean it's stupid? The whole thing is stupid.
Akane receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Teruto receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. There's something ironic about that. Maki cannot handle the circumstances and unalives herself.
Oops.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
God. Can you imagine if that was Sakura instead?
Oh my God. That'd be
too eerie.
Crazy.
Oh, Maki.
Oh, man.
That's sad. Chiaki makes a wooden spear. Byakuya-ish diverts Hifumi's attention and runs away. Those two facing off is very interesting. The two large boys. Fuyuhiko and Hajime split up to search for resources. Miyu accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it.
Girl, that's the one thing you're good at.
Her of all people should not have had that happen.
Maybe she got distracted by someone nearby. Who knows?
Oh my God. Rentaro questions his sanity. Rentaro, no. Mondo receives a hatchet. Toko receives fresh food. Angie, Mahiru, Leon, and Kaede hunt for their tributes. Interesting. Got the two light hairs, the two redheads. Taka diverts Gundam's attention and runs away. What's over there? And then just books it. Tsumugi hunts for their tributes. Kyo poisons Kibo's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies.
This will work just fine. Oh shit, my Coca-Cola.
My God. I was so scared for a second for my son.
I was also scared, but then once we got through that, I was like, okay, we're good. Nature ran its course. All right.
God. Don't worry, Gundam didn't die. He just got distracted.
Yeah, Gundam's still here. Don't you worry.
That's
who I've got all my chips on.
Kyoko searches for a water source. The only one I can really cling to now is Mondo and Kibo. Wait, right? Mondo's still alive, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Kyoko searches for a water source. Junko tends to Shuichi's wounds. Interesting.
Don't trust it.
Junko helps him.
Don't trust it.
Huh. Kaigo searches for firewood. Kaito goes hunting, and Kazuichi dies from hypothermia. Oh, sorry, Sid.
And that's how the cookie crumbles on that one.
Oh, man.
Ouchies. And with that, 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance.
God. Mukuro, Sakura, Chihiro, Maki, Miyu, Kyo, and Kazuichi.
Damn. Let's go ahead and check on everyone's status in here and see how things are looking.
Oh, God, there's so many grayed out.
Especially in the Trigger Happy Havoc family. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, 8. I win the next one.
Yeah.
8, half of their crew is gone. Honestly, Danganronpa 2 might be doing the best right now with only 4 people lost in the entirety of theirs. And actually, wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so Trigger Happy Havoc 2. Danganronpa 2 is in the lead. Otherwise, V3 has also 8 victims out in this one so far.
Interesting.
So, yeah. Looks like Danganronpa 2 is kind of taking the lead to try and win it for their series. Me personally, I'm hoping that either...
Yeah, it shows how many kills they all have, too.
That is true. Kazuichi had 3 kills in all of that.
Kyo had 4.
Kyo had 4. I think they count it because he was part of the squad that took out 3 people at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dang.
crazy. Man. So.
God, Kyoko.
District 7 does not have any deaths yet, actually. So if you're going for District 7, that may be the one to get to bet behind. You know what? Am I able to do a poll thing here? How do I do any of this stuff? I can set a goal.
No.
I thought there was a
poll option.
Wait.
Oh, start a poll.
You know what? Let's have everyone bet. Let's see. Which game will win? Or I guess maybe which class will make more sense.
Which class?
Class will win the Hunger Games. That's the Hunger Games.
I'm pretty sure Kokichi died of hypothermia. I think that's what it was.
Or did someone kill him? I thought someone killed him.
Did someone kill him?
I thought so. Trigger
no, see? I think it is.
Happy Havoc. I guess Danganronpa 1. Danganronpa 2. And while we take a small break here and do that, does anyone have any questions or anything about our time with the series they want to talk about?
Yeah.
Any questions you all have ever had burning inside?
Yeah, see, it was hypothermia.
It was hypothermia? Okay, cool. All right, good. That's why I didn't immediately hate anyone. All right, I'll start that poll so you can vote for which class you think is going to come out on top. Oh my god, those are so big on our screen. I'll just close that one down. Looks like everyone's voting for Danganronpa 2 so far right now. But yeah, if you have any questions real quick
I think you just closed it.
Well, no, I just closed it from our thing so we can see the chat there. It's still open right now. People are still voting actively. There's a button to hit to like end the poll.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if anyone has any questions on our experience with it, oh boy, there's gonna be a lot of people asking a lot of things. Go ahead and send any questions our way. Send me making a story inspired by Zero Escape. Probably going to make it a script too. Excellent. Hey Evan, do you hope? Oh wow. I know you did that just for that, so there you go. Oh, wow. All right, what were your first impressions of the character? Boy, there's a lot of questions that are getting popped up here.
There was one, what was our favorite case in terms of mystery?
Oh, God, I don't... Obviously, there's a lot of cases to think about.
All hi, Luna.
In the right time span. Yes, hi, Luna. God, just picking a specific case is a tough one.
Yeah, because there's so many.
I'm trying to think of
in terms of mystery,
favorite one. Definitely not the infamous fucking fruit prison of doom and demise is what I'm gonna remember it as. Fucking chapter 3 of Danganronpa 2. Definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. Don't like that one bit. Maybe you won't like the answer. But I do think whichever chapter it was, Nagito's case was probably extremely interesting to me and everything that was going on.
No, because that's what I thought too.
Okay, yeah, interesting.
But remember, that happened before he was my favorite. Before I hyperfixated on him.
That is very true.
Remember?
Yeah.
I was like, I was spared from pain because of it. Because if I was as attached to him as I am now and saw that for the first time, I'd be devastated.
A lot of people have asked about
predictions
on 2x2 or 2x2, whatever it's going to be.
We do plan on.
Yes, number one, obviously we'll be playing that because it's going to be a new version of the story with updated graphics and everything. So very excited for when that comes out. Predictions might be too early right now.
Do you know about
The 16th student lying somewhere in school.
God.
But
she's dangerous. Watch out for her.
I'm sure at some point, especially since we're gonna be here when it comes out, we'll probably have time to make like an official prediction thing, like we started doing with at the beginning of Eden's Garden. No spoilers in here for that though right now. It's a completely different thing right here for now.
We're focused on the Danganronpa franchise.
But I do think that before that game comes out, we'll probably make an official video of some kind, like laying out an official prediction list when that comes out. Since we'll be playing it in real time at that point whenever it comes out. You know, we're not going to be 10 years behind everyone else on that one.
Best antagonist.
You already know my answer. Junko. And then I know he's a bit different, but I would definitely say that as an antagonistic character, Kokichi is also a favorite of mine. You know, an equivalency of Byakuya also being a quote-unquote antagonist for classmates.
Yeah.
Obviously, my heart would like to believe that Gundam would survive in 2x2, but who knows?
God.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.
You mean Junko or fake Junko?
Yes.
Oh God, there's so many questions.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to answer these without having to think about them for a while. Especially considering how we have to go off of our memories.
Yeah.
And our long-term memories are not great. If you know us, you know that. Ooh, favorite execution / punishment. Favorite? Ooh.
I'm trying to go through all them in my head. Trying to go through the various ones that I've seen.
Scowl. Grabs lucky those death away for Elliot Dawn in the nearest Target parking lot. We battled it. Bet. I'm kidding. I will say, I don't know about favorite, because like favorite execution is kind of morbid, but one that like stuck with me to this day in terms of just sheer brutality that scarred me for life.
I think
and
I know
just how awful it was and how shocking it was, and just fucking Kaede's.
I think it's genuinely probably one of the best that they've actually done.
Kaede's was horrific and harrowing.
Uh-huh. There's some...
And I think that's what makes it a quote-unquote good execution, is because years later, that has stuck with me.
Yeah.
And how rough it was to watch.
Yeah.
Like, it was woof.
Yeah, I think, in all honesty, if you ask most people, that's probably, in all honesty, the correct answer, is that if you're looking for something out of sheer brutality, that's probably one of the craziest ones in the entire series.
Yeah, and the fact there was something that she didn't even do, too. Like, that was even worse. Yeah. But it was just, oh my God. It was so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
But yeah, that's, in terms of quote-unquote favorite, I think I'd have to go with that one just because of how much of a horrible impression it left on my psyche. Which sucks because I really liked Kaede. I liked voicing her too because, you know, I'm like, oh, I get to be the protagonist this time. Nope. I got to have a trial run.
Yeah.
Of being the protagonist.
Yeah, that was,
Kurumi's was bad too, though. I thought of that also.
Yeah, I just didn't, I think with the way they presented it, I don't think it quite lived up to,
But Kaede's was just so... that.
And like, and you are right. I was very upset about Monokid. I can't believe they did that.
Oh my God.
All right? Absolute disrespect.
It's like, Jenny. Yeah, it was, but yeah, the piano, and then
Worst twist in your opinion? Oh boy. Is it time I open up that can of worms?
What can of worms? Oh boy.
The question about the worst twist of the series.
The worst twist. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Kumaru. I'm just focusing on the 3 games because we have those right now. But yeah, I just mean the 3 mainline games. God, that reminds me of Evan's car thing. Anyway.
Oh my God.
When the first time you got killed in that game
was by myself.
Was by you being stupid. I don't want to get into that right now.
No.
What? Why are you hesitating so much? What are you thinking of?
I will say that since recording, I have cooled down on the way that things ended in V3.
Oh, the ending.
I still don't enjoy the ending. There is so much that has been said about that ending at this point. Like I said, I've cooled down on it a little bit because I understand what it's stating in the ending of it. The whole fact of the value of fiction was real to them in that time. I get what it's trying to say. It doesn't change that as a writer, I still have never liked ever using the whole it wasn't real trope that fiction will do. I think it can be done correctly sometimes. And like I said, I appreciate the value of what the ending wanted to put forward, but at the same time, I don't like the value of like, you know, all these people that you put your care behind and you believe they were gone.
Oh, Master Ash again.
Don't worry.
With the 5.
It was all a TV show.
Sorry, I have to do this. Because of Kaede, I had a visceral reaction to Claire de Lune in 100 Line. I can't believe they brought it back. My partner wondered if I was okay.
That is crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I got flashbacks too, don't worry. I just didn't say anything just because, you know, spoilers in case anyone didn't see it. But
and I will say, the one thing that I don't like about that, ironically, the thing that I don't like the most about the ending isn't the fact of what the ending is, but it's the way that some people have tried to defend it by really using an out-of-context interview with Kodaka, where a lot of people say, hey, don't worry about the ending. It's not canon to the other games, because in an interview he said that this is its own story, and so you can just assume that it's not canon to the first 2 games. To which I had to look it up myself, because when I hear something, I'm like, oh, interesting, and look it up. That's not what the interview said, but I think a lot of people wanted to change the value of their interest from how much they invested in the first couple games, that they took it as that.
Latte, welcome back.
What he really said in the interview is someone asked him, like when he was doing his press tour about V3 before it came out, someone asked, like, can we expect, you know, the Hope's Peak crew to play any investment in like should people expect to see, you know, the Hope's Peak, Makoto and all those crew again? And he said that arc of the story is over, and this story involves a new cast at the new school. To which some people were like, hey, it's a whole new story. It's not canon anymore. That's what he said. No, he said it's a new arc. Just because you got through, just because you watched the first arc of Fairy Tail doesn't mean you go to the next arc and nothing ever happened before it. He was just saying, don't expect Makoto to show up and save the day or anything like that. Move on from that. These characters have their own thing. Just change that Monkey Lily states that Danganronpa 2 are games in the V3 universe. You know, like that's the whole like, you know, the V3 ending, people that say that it's not canon, the V3 ending is canon. Everything was a work of fiction, video games, TV shows. These were never real people that had real lives in danger. Like, you know, a lot of people try and say, no, Kodaka said that that it's a different storyline. That's not what he was saying.
Because a lot of people were coping with it.
That was a big thing that was in our comments section back then. It's just not true. The whole point behind it is that no matter what, fiction makes you feel things. And that's why, like I said, I've lightened up a bit in my years since then about the ending. I get what it was going for.
Yeah, I was never angry at the ending. I was just kind of disappointed and confused.
And that's fair.
Is what I was. Mostly confused. Just because, you know, I'm not... It was a lot to take in after everything. And I was like, wait, huh? What do you mean? It's like It's the Jennifer Lawrence meme from Hot Ones. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I never outright hated it. I was just, it was a lot to process. And I was just, like I said, I wasn't mad at how it ended. I was just kind of a little bit low-key disappointed. Because, you know, I got so attached to all the characters and stuff, and I was just like, ugh, this kind of sucks a little bit, but I was never like, oh man, I hate the ending, you know.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, that's not what I expected.
Yeah, definitely was not what I expected either.
I think that's the biggest part. Just it's not what I was expecting, and I think that's just what kind of threw me for a loop. Is all. Yeah, I think you just.
Yeah, it's just that. Where fiction can be.
But now after all this time, I'm just kind of indifferent to it.
Yeah, that's the way that I am.
I don't like it, but I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I'm like, it ended the way that it ended, and you know.
I think it was, in the end of all things, good enough.
Yeah.
And I am very curious to see what they do about this new storyline in 2x2 and how it affects things in a way, like what this means in the quote-unquote canon of the universe, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I'm very curious to see, given the way that V3 went down, what does 2x2 mean in the grand scheme of the story, and I'm very curious to see how that plays out in the canon of it all. Is it going to be a non-canon alternate telling? Is it going to be something that actually happened in the universe?
Marina, I agree with you. Worst part about 15's ending for me anyway is that they kept beating you over the head that it's fiction and none of it matters. That's the kind of shit I hated about V3's ending.
To be fair, I think it was like that was mostly
because like that was one of the
that was throwing it out.
Yeah, because that was one of the things that really got to me when we first experienced it.
Like they really wanted you through the end of that trial to be hit with that, but then Shuichi comes out at the end of this monologue of like, it doesn't matter if they say whatever, because it seemed real to us.
Yeah.
So hey, I'm just really curious to see what 2x2 does. Like I said, in terms of if it's going to match the status quo of what all the games have said, is it going to be considered to be part of canon? Is it just that Kodaka decided to write his own AU and publish it under his own name? Like, what the fuck is going on that one?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I definitely think.
Yeah. I never really took the time to think too much about it just because it stresses me out a little. But I'm just like, it is what it is. So.
It is what it is.
I'm really interested in what 2x2 or 222, whatever you want to call it, is gonna be like. Cause I'm scared. You know why? Cause I'm super attached to Nagito now. And guess who's in this game? Guess who's in it?
And guess who's gonna die first?
No! They would not do that. People would riot.
Or ends up being the new protagonist. Who fucking knows?
I hope so.
That would be crazy.
I miss him so much. Never thought I would get so attached. But look what happened.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. No one really knows what to expect at this point. I think that there was like a Japanese gameplay demo that I've seen that there's been things of before. I don't know what to expect on it, but
Skell, I will fight you. I'm telling Pastel.
I am definitely very intrigued, and I am ready to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Now then.
Yes, Luna, you get it.
All I'll say is everyone brace for impact, but I'm sure that some beloved character is going to be one of the first ones gone. I would not be surprised if it's one of the survivors, because, well, I guess we'll see, but that's what I like to predict all the time, so. Now then. With that.
Always gamble on Terror Protag, please no. Please no.
I cannot wait for him to be a survivor.
God. Channy, Nagito and Hajime will die first on everyone's soul. That'd be wild.
Who wants to get back into the Hunger Game? And we'll go into more questions and discussions on our playthrough later. You ready for more?
Yeah. You wanna
right.
You wanna review for the people who have showed up or who were gone?
You know what? I suppose we can, because we're about to enter into day 3, day 4. Boy, we've gone through a couple days here so far.
Yeah.
A lot of people are gone so far.
The grayed out people are the ones who have got.
Yep, you can see in here, the Danganronpa 2 crew is holding out strong.
Yeah.
We have not lost any full teams yet.
Yeah.
There are some that have only one survivor. Kibo's trying his best to hang on, as well as Tsumugi.
Well, that's ironic how Shuichi and Kaede and Rentaro are the ones that are alive in that district.
Hey. But now, with all of that, let's go ahead and see what else continues forward.
Yep.
We're going to proceed.
Night 3.
Akane climbs a tree to rest. Kaede, Fumi, and Junko discuss the games that might happen in the morning. That's a hell of a team up. Kibo, Kyoko, and Peko sleep in shifts. Terubuki and Leon cheerfully sing songs together.
Oh my god.
Hiro thinks about home. Oh god. I'm right only 30% of the time, aren't I?
Interesting. Hajime defeats Mondo in a fight, but spares his life? How did Hajime beat Mondo?
He probably went sicko mode. You know.
Taka lets Byakuya into his shelter.
Taka lets everyone come on in. I have extra fish.
Kaito tends to Angie's wounds. No! Mahiru lets Hiyoko into her shelter. Shuichi climbs a tree to rest. Gundam is awoken by nightmares.
Not dead.
Oh, but he had nightmares. That's sad. Tenko and Rentaro hold hands. That's
not what I expected.
Interesting. Interesting chip there.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, Chiaki, Tsumugi, and Toko get into a fight. Tsumugi triumphantly kills them both?
Well.
You bitch. You bitch.
Damn.
No, Chiaki.
There's a couple big names out in that one.
Chiaki. She's my other favorite character besides Nagito.
Listen, Act 1 villain is gone. Act 2 villain is back in now.
Oh, I killed Chiaki and now she's gone.
Chiaki and Toko both out. Toko looking at the light with Byakuya standing there like, don't follow me. You're not supposed to do this.
Damn it.
Oh,
Fuyuhiko screams for help. And Mikan thinks about home.
So, not a whole lot of death and destruction yet, but a little bit. Now we go into day 4.
Day 4. Leon sprains his ankle while running away from Kyoko.
Uh-huh.
That's funny. Mikan begs for Mondo to kill her. He refuses, keeping Mikan alive.
That ain't right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Can't do that.
Peko goes hunting. Teru is pricked by thorns while picking berries.
Can't make a pie.
Stop. Hiyoko attacks Akane, but she manages to escape. They cuddled together, though, I think. Shuichi constructs a shack. Hifumi begs for Junko to kill him. She refuses. She would never refuse.
She'd want to torture him.
Kaede sprains her ankle while running away from Rentaro. That's ironic. Fuyuhiko sets an explosive while killing Tsumugi!
Hey, let's go, my dude.
Vengeance!
And that actually, I believe, is the first team done.
Oh, really?
Because Tsumugi was the last one left in District 12.
Oh.
District 12 is going to be gone.
Yeah, JJ Armando won't kill a girl.
Yeah.
Gundam searches for a water source. Byakuya-ish tends to Hiro's wounds. Interesting. Kaito receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Kibo diverts Angie's attention and runs away. Okay, oh god, this song. Good. He didn't get got. Tenko picks flowers. Good. And Hajime sprains his ankle while running away from Taka.
Come back. Stop running in the halls.
Stop running in the halls.
Stop running in the halls. You're not supposed to do that. Stop running in the halls. That is 3 cannon shots. Chiaki, Toko, and Tsumugi.
No.
Slow day so far.
Boss baby for the win is crazy salty.
That is insane. But my boy Tanaka's over the airwaves for you right now and all of us. Come on, my dude.
All right, night 4. Hiro, Kibo, Teru, Ibuki, and Kaito sleep in shifts. Interesting. Akane looks at the night sky. Tenko and Leon talk about the tribute still alive. Hajime cries himself to sleep.
Oh, God.
Oh, is it because both Nagito and Chiaki are dead now?
Probably.
God. Mondo loses sight of where he is. That's not good. Shuichi looks at the night sky. Byakuya-ish. You should have just called him Imposter Byakuya.
Well, that's the nickname that I put in there.
Receives clean water. Hifumi tries to sing himself to sleep.
Daisy.
Oh, no.
Daisy.
No, stop. Fuyuhiko, stop.
Okay.
Fuyuhiko destroys Hyoko's supplies while she's asleep. Peko lets Kaede into her shelter. Rentaro, Junko, Mahiro, Angie, and Taka track down and kill Mikon. It took five of you to kill her.
Maybe she was just in hiding instead of trying to track her down.
Yeah.
That's how I'll view that one.
Kyoko receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Gundam receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Okay. Gundam's still going.
Okay. I think the only person out on that part there was Mikon.
Yeah.
So, bye.
I never really liked her. Fuyuhiko practices archery as day 5. Dang, day 5. Ifumi travels to higher ground. Junko makes a wooden spear. Angie steals from Gundam while he isn't looking. That's
still
rude.
alive.
Still alive, though. Kibo makes a wooden spear.
Still
All right.
alive.
Shuichi's tribe kills Kaito!
That was probably an accident.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Channy and
Luminary
Sid,
of the
how you
stars.
feeling about that one?
Oops.
Oh, Tenko and Byakuya-ish hunt for other tributes. Teru runs away from Rentaro. Hyoko receives clean water. Kaede overpowers Akane, killing her.
She must not had her protein yet.
Damn, Kaede. How'd you make fishes?
Uh-oh.
Mahiro, Hyoko, Mondo, Peko, and Leon track down and kill Taka? No! My Mondo and Taka ship! No! Oh,
yeah,
that's
no,
sad.
That's, sorry about this, bro.
Oh, man.
But all you did is offer all of you fish!
Oh, no. Yeah, Doom Joey.
Oh, my God.
Hiro stalks Ibuki. God.
Damn.
Man. Kaede has protag buff.
Kaede's the protagonist this time now.
That's... I mean, hey. Hunger Games changes people.
Uh-oh, we have an arena event.
Oh.
A cloud of poisonous smoke starts to fill the arena.
Ooh, poison smoke. What's gonna happen? Junko sacrifices herself so Kaede can get away? Who are you?
Hashtag not my Junko.
Damn.
Right. Hero survives.
I'm glad Kaede's still alive, though. I really like her.
Peko survives.
Mahiro survives. Kibo and Ibuki agree to die in the cloud together, but Kibo pushes Ibuki in without warning.
Damn.
Kibo!
Shuichi survives.
Kibo changed. He got reprogrammed. Hifumi survives. Damn it.
Man.
Fuyuhiko and Byakuya-ish agree to die in the cloud together, but Fuyuhiko pushes Byakuya-ish in without warning. Good. Gundam is engulfed in the cloud of poisonous smoke.
I've lost everything!
Oh, no. Moment of silence for Gundam.
Please.
All right. Rentaro and Hyoko agree to die in the cloud. We didn't have a moment of silence for Nagito because I was too busy yelling at Skill. So Rentaro and Hyoko agree to die in the cloud together, but Rentaro pushes Hyoko in?
Rentaro's going to win. That's my bet now.
Damn. Leon survives. Teru survives. Why are all Why are all they surviving? Why did Fumi and Teru? Why are they? Why are the perverts surviving? Tenko and Kyoko decide to run into the cloud together.
Oh, so they're both gone?
Yep.
All right.
They're just like, well, we're dying together. Mondo and Angie agree to die in the cloud together. Mondo pushes Angie in without warning. Yes!
He's changed.
Yes! No, Angie was awful, though.
Yeah,
remember?
but you know. Yeah, but Mondo never
Cult leader and all that.
I know.
I remember hating her in the game when we were playing. I think she was like the first character I genuinely like really did not like.
Maybe, yeah.
I just remember a visceral guys, did I hate Angie? I think I did. Can you remind me? It was so long ago. I don't remember.
You may have. I think you didn't trust or like her vibes. She gave off weird vibes.
I think she gave me the ick. If I remember correctly. Really cheered when Angie died. Okay, Hajime's engulfed. No!
Hajime's gone. on.
How'd you make that? I was too busy thinking about if I remembered hating Angie or not. How'd you make that? Oh my god.
All right. That will be a lot
Channy, I'm sorry. I think all your favorites are gone now.
And that one we lost through all of those days. Nikon, Kaito, Akane, Taka, Junko, Ibuki.
Oh my god.
Imposter Byakuya.
Gundam, Hiyoko, Tenko, Kyoko, Angie, and Hajime.
It's a good time to check on everyone's status because I don't think we have a whole lot of people left, in all honesty. So, holy moly, the game has changed drastically, especially with that cloud that was left there. For the sake of, I'm going to end the poll because y'all made your predictions.
Yeah.
So whoever voted for what there, a lot of you voted for 2. V3 had some decent votes.
Wow, that's a lot of votes.
Not many people put a vote on Danganronpa 1. But,
God, alright, who's left? Mondo
and Hiro hanging in for District 3. Hifumi and Leon are fucking running up. You've got the B team running up the Trigger Happy Havoc squad. In District, wow.
Mahiru and Fuyuhiko.
In all honesty, everyone that voted for Danganronpa 2, you're losing a lot of people. You lost a lot of heavy hitters in that round. You've got Mahiru alive. You've lost all the protagonists in there.
I can't believe Teru is still alive.
Fuyuhiko and Peko still hanging in there, kind of fitting.
Yeah.
Then you got Teru just kind of, there. Every single team has 4 people left. It's balanced out. District 9 still has 3 people
God,
in their main
Shuichi,
line.
Kaede, and Rantaro are all still alive.
Honestly,
I think Kibo, my son.
District 9 may end up winning this, but I do think that, because I think at this point, the person that I would aim for would probably be, as I said before, I think all my bets are in Rantaro. Sorry, Kibo. Maybe you can pull out the underdog story.
I'm glad. I'm just glad Mondo is still alive. He's been hanging in there.
Yeah, but Danganronpa 2 Cruise, it's now at a 4v4v4 with 12 people left in the game.
I don't know how Teru and Hifumi are still alive. Spanish Fly, that's a great question.
They're just doing their best. In fact, I don't even think
pure luck.
Hifumi hasn't even killed anyone. I mean, neither has Hiro.
No.
Teru, he's just vibing, trying to make food,
Mahiru, 3 kills.
Crazy.
Rantaro, 3 kills.
She's gonna be an ultimate survivor in 2x2.
Oh my god.
All right.
Well, shall we continue, or are we gonna do another little Q&A?
I'll do another. When did the imposter die? The imposter was before the cloud. Wait, no, or was it during the cloud that happened? It was very recently.
It was recently.
Yeah. It was in this last round. I think it may have been the cloud, but the poison cloud. You know what I want to talk about? Because we also, by the way, we have 167 people watching right now, apparently. So,
hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
My gosh.
Glad you're all enjoying this 5-year celebration. It was 5 years ago we first started playing this game. And
no, not this game.
well, Trigger Happy Havoc. We first started playing it.
We started our Danganronpa journey 5 years ago on this day. Pastel!
And boy, are people mad we turned the voices off at first.
Yeah.
Hey, we didn't know.
We didn't know.
We were known as the Ace Attorney voice everything people at that point.
Pastel!
Hey, we turned the voices on very quickly and found our footing there. But, you know what I'll talk about quick is that, boy, did people not trust me when we first started playing this series. I've talked about other things before, and hey, maybe you're one of the people that used to comment like this back in the day, but a lot of people did not trust, very specifically, me as a Let's Player in this game.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people believed that I had spoiled myself to the game. And that's how I had my fascinating theories.
The Celeste case
is everyone was like, "Wow, you spoiled yourself." Like, not even like question. They were just like, "Oh, you spoiled yourself," and I was just like, What the fuck do you mean I spoiled? And
your theories were so like crazy on point at times that people thought that you were faking not knowing what happens in the game.
I think
they called you out on it, which wasn't even true.
It passed like it's not your fault, Danganronpa. It's like, hey, don't tell the Danganronpa audience that because
there were so many people that were so genuinely tilted.
And I will say, I recently discovered there's some I didn't even remember were the case, because even recently, like a month ago, because
apparently we can't make theories anymore.
YouTube will alert me when comments for any video pops up, and I saw a comment like about a month ago about a certain part that happened that once again someone was like, oh, so you spoiled yourself, I'm no longer interested in the series. I'm just like, what the fuck?
What?
So the first one that happened early on is that when the characters were introduced and we were introduced to Sayaka, I think I made a comment that you're a psycho and you're going to be the first one to kill someone, which then ended up happening. The very next one, I forgot about this one. I forgot that I predicted the Chihiro twist. When it was the locker room situation,
Did you?
I immediately called out that Chihiro didn't want to go in the locker room, and I immediately said the twist. Once again, spoiler warning is the pinned thing here.
Yeah.
I immediately predicted I realized this from the comment a month ago. I was like, I think Chihiro might not actually be a girl.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I forgot I made that prediction. And someone said, "Oh, you spoiled yourself. I'm no longer having fun. Bye." And I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, they dropped watching the series because they thought that you they thought that you secretly knew everything and were just pretending to have good theories.
And the giant
which is crazy.
The giant controversial one was the Hifumi theory. When that whole chapter case went down, we found his quote-unquote body, and I said, I don't think he's dead. It's too convenient. That was the big controversial one that everyone said, oh man, you're no better than Game Grumps.
Wow. I forgot about that one.
You read everything beforehand so you can sound smart while you're playing the game. And I'm like, oh my god.
That's
dude.
wild.
But, I mean, those people never got to the point in V3 where, if you were there when it happened, if you're someone that binge watched the theory afterwards, you probably don't know. Well, actually, I talked about it after it happened. But Channy, being the lead mod back in V3 days, I am so sorry when we had the extremely malicious V3 spoiler attack. Also about Game Grumps, I don't know. We never watched their series as that happened.
But that's what this person compared
V3,
Evan to for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. But yeah, no one could believe that I had any. Everyone was like the Hifumi thing.
No one believed you had any original thoughts.
And that someone was like the Hifumi thing is too great of a mystery, and there's no way you can predict that. Which obviously, I did. But yeah, V3. If you weren't there in real time, all of a sudden one day, someone with about 200 bot accounts spammed every single video with a full spoiler list, starting with the mastermind. And then apparently every comment after that was every, victim and murder after that, which thankfully I didn't get to see that far, and thankfully Allie never got to see any of that.
Yeah, I never saw any spoilers.
Unfortunately, though, because of the fact of how it was structured, I did see, the prime root comment where everything started of the first thing they would spoil was the mastermind of V3, and then everything else below that from 200 accounts that still sit in the hiding list to this day. Channy can attest to the fact that there was so many accounts that I think at that point we had Yume as well trying to work in the comment section, I believe, but Channy was doing the heavy lifting there.
Yeah.
And they did it on every single video that was uploaded within the past 2 months of our channel. Everywhere. It was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which is awful for not only us, but for also people who are, like, wanting to experience Danganronpa along with us for the first time, too.
And we did have a few of those that were Ace Attorney fans that were
they're like, ooh, I want to watch this. And then they get spoiled in the comments also, not just us. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Well, granted, you got spoiled for the Mastermind for what game?
V3.
V3.
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't. But there is one thing that both of us got spoiled on with a quote-unquote vague spoiler. I don't know if you remember.
At the moment, I don't know. I mean, at this point, we're all here. Like, the spoiler warning, everyone. So you can state whatever you want to.
It was about Kokichi.
Oh, hold on. We've got Juge CZ03. Hi, Evan. I've been watching you since the 999 video. Oh, man. Great days. Which was the same time I played the series. After that, pursuing the same time as you made many games more special to me. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. I'm glad we got to bring them to life with you.
That's awesome. But, yeah, it was Kokichi. How, about, like, you adopted Kokichi as your son, and he was kind of growing on me a little bit, and someone commented not to get too attached to Kokichi.
Yeah, that was a classic.
Which, obviously, in a killing game, means only one thing. Even if you don't outright say it, it means that character is going to get got.
Yeah.
So we were spoiled on that. We didn't have any context, luckily, so that kind of eases it a little bit. But still, like, that was kind of messed up.
Oh man. But if it's anything to show about how I do treat spoilers seriously, is that when I did have that thing spoiled in the series on the very next video recorded, I stated, "Hey everyone," it was at the beginning of the video. I was like, I can't theorize on the Mastermind anymore because I know who it is because we had a malicious spoiler attack. Mm-hmm. But Allie was still allowed to make theories. I was like, we were maliciously attacked. Still really don't have a good answer as to why on this day. They gave up at some point, and Cheney was just like, why? And they were like, I don't know.
It's a lie.
They were apparently, quote unquote, big fans of ours, and it was just kind of fun to them.
Yeah.
But that shit was crazy.
Pastel. No spoilers, but let's just say I don't get too attached.
Oh man.
For real. Yeah. God. It's crazy.
Yeah, those things are the rare V3 spoiler attacks on this day. Saw 2 people lately getting attacked when YouTube in the feature. I saw the story of the guy that quit the series immediately. I saw when that went somewhat viral recently, is that he really enjoyed the series, but I think it was something about the way that he responded to like a certain character that a commenter disliked and spoiled like everything big about V3. And the guy was like, well, that's the series done.
Oh my god.
And he's like, I'm gonna rethink about making content for a while. And the guy stopped making content for a bit. I don't remember the user that was there, but I remember when that happened recently. I saw it pop up on Twitter and I looked at that whole situation. That was fucking awful. What happened there? And the fact that
you're interested in me, Studios Zero gave something. Yeah, we went con. But yeah, that's wow. That's wow. Wow. Still, if I'd been a mod back then, I would have gone Doom guy. I'd be so mad. You really would have.
But yeah, I believe that person. I don't remember what, but I think it's literally just they had an opinion about a certain character that.
Yeah, because that's like, dude, if you learn all of the big twists of a game, how are you supposed to do a let's play of that?
You don't.
Like.
He had pretty much most things, and as a solo,
poor guy.
That's the whole experience for it. That's right. He was attacked because he skipped UDG, and he was like, "You're disrespecting the series, not playing everything in order, so I'm spoiling the game for you."
Oh my god.
That was what happened. That's right. Thank you so much, Etam. That is what happened.
What the fuck?
It was crazy, and you know what's funny? To this day,
Because he skipped Ultra Despair Girls? That's why they spoiled the entirety of V3 for him?
Hey, everyone.
What?
Get ready when Alley Cat plays through, because we're not playing UDG, so we're going to protect those comments.
Oh my god,
all right?
yeah.
Because guess what?
You
can skip it.
What the hell,
If I could erase something from the world, it would be UDG. Sorry, UDG fans.
Yeah.
I may have tried to be nice in the game when we played it. And, you know, it has some good things in there.
I didn't hate it. I hated some characters, but I didn't hate the game overall.
The story, in all honesty, don't like it. Don't like it.
Because for me to hate something, it has to be like genuinely awful.
I wouldn't say I hate it.
No.
I don't like it.
No.
It's completely erasable and avoidable.
The only good thing about that game was the neat design they gave Nagito. That's it. That's all. That's all.
It is a game that could easily not exist, and the world would not be any different.
Damn.
It could be a good game to play for those that are more interested in things that aren't a visual novel and they want to have like the shooter aspect to it. It's kind of fun. But boy, is there a lot of problematic things in that game that weren't needed. Like,
it made me like Toko too. Like there were little things like that.
Yeah, there are little interactions that help, but the main story of it, the way that the storyline they were trying to tell with those kids should have been told with some tact.
Oh, the children? Yeah.
Because they're the main story of it. There was a certain thing they were trying to do in that game about, you know, certain abuse cycles.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I guess I just dissociated that from my memory.
They handled it with about as much tact and decency as an Avalanche.
Yeah.
And that's really the big problem with that game, is that you could probably tell that story much better if you used, you know, more tact and being able to handle
concept
more
was alright,
care.
but the execution was that's a good way to put it.
That is very much a way to put it.
That's a good way to put it, Luca.
It was handled very awkwardly to the point where, you know, you should probably skip some parts of it. Maybe get a fucking Cliff Notes on it, and that's all you need.
Yeah, it did make Toko likable. But anyway,
but yeah, you know, I always try to be truthful. If anything's ever been spoiled for me, I'm gonna say it because, you know,
we don't talk about the pink-haired kid. Oh God, for real.
Or what they made Matt Mercer. I'm so
sorry.
I'm
poor
so
Matt
sorry.
Mercer.
That's gonna be on his resume forever. But you know what? Thankfully, it hasn't hurt his career at all. Any other person, their career may have been ground to dust in that moment.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we had some. There were some interesting times when it came to.
We'll watch the stream later. Have it okay. Thank you for dropping in to let us know.
Yeah, glad to see you around here, lady.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll be able to do more things soon. Obviously, you're going to be working on scheduling out streams now that we've been trying to troubleshoot Fortnite for a while, especially through Alley Cat Alley's system, so that we can start doing some of those reward streams soon. So expect
for the fundraiser that we did recently.
Yeah, expect that to start popping through at times. But with all that, you know, crazy times back then with Theory Boy and people, I guess it was too good at my job back then. There's such something having videos posted.
The imitable Jorah, thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, it was obviously malicious was going.
And
that
thank
person
you again
was
for
so
the
angry.
lovely donation. You're so generous.
Yes, thank you so much. Man, you're all incredible. But with that, I think it's time that we go see who the winner of this battle is going to be. Because it's probably not going to take too long now. Where's my mouse? It turned off for its own battery saving. Let's get back into the killing game, shall we? Love and peace. Love and peace.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back in and see who's going to win. So, on this day.
Night 5, not day.
Yeah,
Echo tends to tear Tara's wounds. Why? Fumi quietly hums. Kibo receives fresh food. Does he need food? Coyote tries to treat her infection. Hiro cooks his food before putting his fire out. Shuichi, Mahiro, Leon, Mondo, and Rantaro sleep in shifts. Okay, they're working together. And Fuyuhiko thinks about winning.
We're running out of characters to have a whole lot of scrolling happening here.
Yeah, the last time someone thought about winning was Celeste, and look what happened to her. So I hope that's not foreshadowing. The feast! Oh boy. The cornucopia is getting replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Leon sobs while gripping a photo of his friends and family.
Golly.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Hiro. Hiro steals Shuichi's memoirs?
Uh-huh.
Mondo decides not to go to the feast. Hifumi stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Rentaro, Fuyuhiko, and Kibo confront each other, but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Okay.
Oh.
Teru bashes Kaede's head in with a mace. Why are so many people's heads getting bashed in with a mace?
You gotta make ground beef.
Evan. Why did Teru have to be the one to off Kaede? That's fucked.
Uh-huh.
That is fucked up. What the hell, man?
Motherfucker's lasting a while.
Jenny died.
I'm terrified.
He's like a cockroach. You can't get rid of him.
Chances of him winning have raised.
Mahiru decides not to go. Peko cannot handle the circumstances and unalives herself. Oh,
oops.
No. Peko.
That's not looking too
Fuyuhiko's
good.
not going to handle that very well.
Nope. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Ooh.
Oh.
Day 6. Mondo forces Rentaro to kill Kibo or Teru. He decides to kill Teru. Good.
Easiest decision of the day.
Okay, cool. Okay. Hiro goes hunting. Leon hunts for the tributes. Shuichi camouflages himself in the bushes. Hifumi kills Mahiru with a sickle.
Uh-oh.
Bro, Hifumi. No.
This is getting crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Wow, that is all the girls gone now.
Oh, man.
Fuyuhiko accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. That's the third person who's done that.
They can never learn.
Okay.
Man.
No more girls. That's insane.
Boys' night.
Boys' night. God, Kaede, Peko, Teru, Mahiru, and Fuyuhiko.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
All right. Thank God we got rid of the Teru victory possibility.
Yeah, I would have been so mad. But Hifumi's still alive.
Boys' night.
I swear to God, if Hifumi wins,
that would be crazy.
I would riot.
Oh.
Shuichi falls into a pit and dies. No.
Okay.
Rentaro, Kibo, and Hifumi discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Mondo and Leon work together to drown Hiro. Oh my god.
Wow.
Poor Hiro.
We're starting to get into the nitty-gritty now, everybody.
Oh, jeez.
It's starting to get down low.
God, poor Shuichi.
Down and dirty, it's day 30, you know what I mean?
Stop. Poor Shuichi.
Oh, man.
I know Channy's pulling hard for Rentaro.
Ever since the fucking poison storm happened, I've been going for Rentaro too.
God.
But Kibo is a good one I can vote for. Mondo maybe. Please, Hifumi don't.
If Rentaro, Kibo, or Mondo win, I'm happy. So.
All right.
Leon, day 7. Leon practices his archery. Mondo tries to spear fish with the trident. Rentaro defeats Hifumi in a fight, but spares his life. Rentaro, why?
He's too pitiful. I can't
Rentaro, why did you spare Hifumi?
Oh, man.
Jenny's not going to be happy about that.
And then
Kibo injures himself. He's not dead, though.
He's not dead?
Please don't die, Kibo, my son.
All right, 2 cannon shots heard.
Shuichi and Hiro.
Oh, man. Actually, yeah, at this point,
wow.
Everyone
it's just Mondo, Hifumi,
Man.
Leon, and Rentaro? Is that it?
Uh-huh. Everyone that voted for Danganronpa 2 to win. It's out. The game is gone for them.
Everyone from the second game is gone.
There are 3 people left from Trigger Happy Havoc.
And just Rentaro and Kibo
Rentaro
here.
and Kibo. There are 5 people left.
Ran, you got it.
Let's see how this plays out in the end.
Ooh, the music. Night 7. Rentaro cooks his food before putting his fire out. Mondo looks at the night sky. It's getting intense with the music going too.
Yeah, it is.
Leon and Kibo huddle for warmth. Interesting. Hifumi tries to sing himself to sleep again. He couldn't do it the first time either.
No.
This music's fitting for this.
Yeah.
Down to the wire. Day 8. Hifumi dies
of dysentery.
He deserves to die that way.
Oh, Leon tries to spear with the trident.
Rentaro silently snaps Mondo's neck. Holy shit!
Mondo is out. Rentaro said there could only be one boy toy around in this game anymore. And Kibo receives
fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Oh my god, Rentaro!
Right. Everyone, though, The prayers have been answered. Hifumi cannot win the game anymore.
Oh my god.
I have been terrified.
I was so worried Hifumi might have won.
All right, Leon's the last one that I don't really want to win, and then it's kind of a top 3 favorite
at
battle.
least, Mondo died pretty instantly there.
Yeah, that's right, Mondo.
You know,
Rantaro and Kibo are the ones that I want to aim
pretty instant, at least.
Yeah, we're into the final 3.
Oh boy.
2 cannon shots heard.
Mondo, man. Night 8. Rantaro repeatedly stabs Kibo to death with size? Leon bleeds out due to untreated injuries.
And with that...
Oh my god.
It's unbelievable. From 0 to hero.
Oh my god.
If anyone can believe it.
You know what's funny? Because remember what his whole thing was like that he had won multiple killing games before?
Was that it?
Wasn't that a thing for him?
I don't remember that ever being the case.
Because wasn't like Ultimate Survivor, yeah. I'm pretty sure is what his thing was.
I thought he was the ultimate fucking...
Yeah, Ultimate Survivor.
That was his thing?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wild. The Ultimate Survivor won the Hunger Games sim.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The Ultimate Survivor won.
That's wild.
In every universe.
Even here.
That is insane. This is totally random, too.
Yeah.
No one would believe this if it wasn't live or recorded after this.
God, for real.
No one would believe it. The chat is so fast.
Uh-huh.
Ultimate Survivor.
Is it Survivor winning the game? His channel was Ultimate Explorer or something like that. Yeah, that's the one that I remember there. But
his true thing was Ultimate Survivor, and
we all saw how that worked in V3.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's insane.
Wow.
Number 1, all you V3 voters, pats on the back. You got it. You did it.
I'm not mad because I really like Rantaro.
Yeah, I think most of us didn't expect a lot more from him in V3, but that's crazy.
Channy, we take these. That's crazy.
Is funny, but he did win it.
I am kind of sad that he repeatedly stabbed my son.
By brutally ending the game by stabbing your son.
Yeah.
97 times for the size.
Pastel Boys Night should lead to Yaoi, not this. Oh my god. Ultimate Survivor wins.
That is
We can look at everyone's stuff now, their stats.
Yeah, and like the placements and everything.
Yeah.
I'll hit proceed there.
6 kills.
6 kills.
6.
Yeah.
Damn, Rantaro. 28 stab. 6 kills. Leon had 2. Kibo had 1. Mondo had 3. God, this is like the placements.
Yeah, this is in order of winning to end of it.
Leon got 2nd and Kibo got 3rd.
Yeah, because Kibo was technically killed first by it before Leon got. Rantaro may have ended with the most kills back because I know someone else was really racking them up beforehand.
Yeah.
But Korakio had
I don't think
4
anyone
kills.
else had even that even close to
No, Rantaro went sicko mode towards the end and started killing everyone. Cherokun did it, guys. Jesus Christ,
Channy.
Oh man, 5 years on.
Yep.
Oh man, that was crazy. What a wild ride.
And
what a wild
I think
play.
it was it Himiko that died first?
Yes, Himiko did die immediately first towards the very beginning.
And then Byakuya died 2nd.
Oh, I broke everything for a second on my screen. We're good. Yeah, it's
God, and your son died 3rd. That's crazy.
Yeah, don't remind me.
The fact that Nagito and Makoto died one after the other in the same fashion.
Zach Millard with the $2. Can't believe Fumi died in Oregon Trail death.
Yeah,
we had a few Oregon Trail deaths in this one.
Thank you for the $2. Super chat. Actually, Rantaro was Ultimate Adventurer before he became Survivor. Yeah. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know. We remember.
Man. What a crazy ride, huh?
Jenny life is so bland.
I knew Cheney would be happy with that. That's crazy. Man.
That's God. Skell, stop. Stop it.
Bad.
It's time to stop.
Anyway, there's the overall summary of how...
If you're trying to rage bait me, it's working. not genuinely.
It's the overall summary of how everything went down through the game.
God, yeah. It's all in text version.
Uh-huh.
Man.
So much going on there. Honestly, the only people that died of dysentery were Sonya and Hifumi.
Sonya didn't deserve that.
Stuff. No.
Sonya didn't deserve to go out that way.
Doesn't deserve to be on the same level as Hifumi. Dear God, no.
Yeah.
All right. The district placements.
Yeah.
And there's the kills rank there, too, as well.
Jesus Christ, Rintaro, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Kyo makes sense.
Man. Crazy stuff.
God. Because was Kyo's thing Ultimate Assassin? Was that his ultimate? Or was it... No, it was Ultimate Anthropologist, I believe.
Yes.
My bad.
I can always remember that.
Ultimate Anthropologist. Yeah. It's just because he looks like an assassin.
That belonged to Maki.
Yeah, Maki is the Ultimate Assassin.
Yeah.
Wrong V3 character.
Anthropology, what? Okay.
But wasn't Maki's undercover thing like ultimate daycare person?
That was the undercover thing. Yeah.
It was the complete opposite of what her thing was.
Oh man, that was a good thing. Remember how Rintaro's lab looks creepy and people think serial killer or something? He's one. Yeah, he definitely joined that group of right there.
That's wild.
Child caregiver. That was the specific one that they had.
Oh my God, he became tied trying to do her underwater trick. Stop.
Jesus fucking Christ. And that's crazy. It's so true, but
that's how Nagito and Makoto they drowned her. Oh my God. I remember that. That was
just lock the lid.
Just lock the lid.
Just lock the lid.
Child caregiver.
Let luck run its course.
That's right.
Let's see if you can really get out of there.
My God.
Oops, this wasn't supposed to happen. Oh
Christ.
Man. That was crazy.
We try to be entertaining. We're glad it can work out.
Thank
you. First death was someone who survived V3, and the winner was the first death in V3. That's crazy.
Yeah,
wait, you're right though.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's wild. That's wow. The Ultimate Survivor won. I still can't get over that. That's insane.
Yeah, Houdini did it in 2.5 minutes.
Oh my God.
Ever you can be able to voice Nagito in 2v2 without naming every line? Oh, we'll see. But if you hear hope, oh wow.
Oh wow.
Despair, stepping stone. Get ready for it all. Kodaki, you better fucking murder me from the get-go if you know what's best for you. Otherwise, you're in it for the long run.
You know how sad and insufferable I will be about it.
I know.
Do not wish that upon me. How could you?
Oh God.
That'd be like me being like, oh yeah, you're Gundam.
Here comes the Naka over there.
Because like, who was your favorite character in the second game?
Tanaka. Gundam
Tanaka. That's fair.
What a unit, all right. What a lad.
I don't need to say who
what a
mine
guy.
was.
My guy.
I remember we both really liked Ibuki.
Liked Ibuki, liked Yaki a lot. Those are my top 3 there.
Oh, and then Sonya really grew on me too. Sonya and Gundam together. They were so cute. I really liked that pairing. I liked them a lot together. It was adorable. Now that we wish for Nagito to not be in chapter 1 doesn't leave for Chucky. No, I don't want that to happen.
What's transaction has to come through?
Huh?
It's a transaction. Which big character is gonna die for the other one to continue to live on? They're not gonna let all the favorites live on. That ain't how it works. I've played this game before.
If Nagito dies, wait, I lost it. Where'd it go? What do you think would be the antagonist? Ooh, that's a great question.
Yeah, because that is the big thing, is that he was very much the antagonist through it all. I do wonder if in 2x2, various personalities are going to change around to make it work, if that makes sense. Because of the fact that that's one of the things that helps make 2 work, and all of the games work, is that you have to have an in-class antagonist that pushes the drama forward. That's what Byakuya was for, Trigger Happy Havoc, going all the way through the game, getting rid of the murderers. He's there to throw a wrench in everything that happens and have someone around that you're pissed off at all the time. That was also Nagito's role in 2, and that was very much Kokichi's role in 3. So if they try and make things different, there would have to be someone else that kind of takes up that role in 2x2. And I don't know who would fill that role very well.
I don't think anyone knows anything about 2x2. It's not out yet.
Yeah, we're all just making theories here.
Theories, yeah.
But
careful, people think you got leaks if you get something right.
Yeah, it becomes the question of...
I'm saying that to you.
You're saying that to me?
Yeah. Because we were theorizing about 2x2, and I said, careful, people think you got leaks if you get something right.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Some people probably think I wrote the fucking game if I guessed too well early on.
I need more Chiaki content. Because Nagito and Chiaki are my faves from that game.
Yeah.
And honestly, 2 of my faves from all of them, to be honest. Because it's impossible to have just one favorite out of all 3 games.
Yeah.
Maybe not impossible, but it's hard to just pick one.
I think if there's something that I'm going to make a basic prediction for in 2x2, if it especially is going to be about the fact of Nagito not being the natural antagonist, and I know that technically having, if for anyone that's watched Danganronpa 3, the anime, that this doesn't make sense for the character, but you already know a spoiler in the fact that Byakuya is not Byakuya. It's the ultimate imposter, who was more fleshed out if you watch the anime for Danganronpa 3. But because of the fact that you already know that, they can't catch you off guard with that again. And so a prediction I'm going to make is that one of the big changes that's going to happen is that I think the ultimate imposter is going to trade places with someone else.
Oh.
And be not as obvious of a situation. And that's going to turn to a big mystery of jumping into this and not knowing who is going to be.
So you think he's not going to be Byakuya?
They have to change it around because you can't play with that story anymore because the surprise is gone.
Ooh.
And I mean, I'm talking about Danganronpa 3, the anime, because that gives you a peek into the Danganronpa 2 characters outside of Jabberwock Island. And I guess he didn't do anything, but you get to see more of his character in the anime.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you get to know a lot, but you get to see that he didn't seem like he was an evil person.
You get to see more of him compared to what you see in the game.
Yeah. But because of the fact they can't use that, they have to hide who the imposter is this time around. And that may be the antagonist situation that floats up, is that it'll not be an obvious what the fuck situation, because you can't play with that anymore. It's already been done in the original 2. I think they have to play with that of having the fake be more well hidden in this one and not know the answer of who it may be.
Interesting.
Instead, they want people to play OG story for something prevents him being used as a real character. Yeah, they could also just have him be whatever his actual name was and everything.
Yeah. Did we ever get that?
It was probably stated in the anime. But, like I said, I think it's more interesting to use the opportunity to hide him more better and have that be the thing linger over your head, is that immediately create a situation where you don't see
everyone in the game 20% more chubby to help hiding the imposter.
I think we play it out differently. It's not out of the norm to do this. When everyone wakes up, there's only going to be 15 characters. Imposter Byakuya will not be involved. And I would believe that one of the characters will already have been dead and replaced by the ultimate imposter. And that becomes the main antagonistic force for 2x2. I think that is probably a big change that they can play with. And you could get a lot of mileage out of that.
Yeah, true.
That's my prediction of a big change that needs to happen to keep people invested. Because what are you going to do off the get-go to keep people invested enough?
Yeah, you don't get the true name.
Yeah. But what are you going to do to make people invested enough so that the story actually really seems different? And to do that, you're missing one student. You know the ultimate imposter is around. And now it becomes so much in a game of Clue of you don't know who the imposter is. And the hunt becomes to find out who this person is. Because then from the get-go...
This music's good for this.
You immediately have...
For your theory.
A gist of trying to figure out what's going on. A giant game of Among Us.
I was literally about to say Among Us, goddammit.
Like I said, Ultimate Imposter isn't really evil, though, but also we don't know how...
Master Rush again!
Oh, it might be more...
100 Lion-esque situation where players know the answer, and so the characters will learn quickly to set up new mysteries.
The problem with that is that that's never been the precedent for Danganronpa. They always keep everything hidden from you, the player, because it is a mystery game for you.
Yeah.
Whereas, 100 Lion is a visual novel with action things, and like I said, there are bits in there where for the story, the characters are telling the story of not really having things. But Danganronpa is a mystery game for the player to play. It always has been. Which is where I think that'll be a thing they lean on to make it interesting from the beginning. That's my thought. Ultimate Imposter hidden from the beginning. And I think it'll be non-canon, and that's why the imposter will be different this time around in how they play out the game. And that's where it'll go wrong.
Okay, but what if Teru succeeds on his initial plot of saving everyone? That'd be interesting.
I would love to see the Teru redemption arc, because I think that's funny.
One of those just do it, it'd be funny type thing.
In every game, there's always the character that you think doesn't belong with the rest of them. It just happens.
Yeah. I will never forget how he was executed.
I don't think they're ever going to do a protagonist switch to Nagito, because he's infinitely more interesting as an interactable character and not the character you're behind.
Yeah.
To anyone that wants to play as him, I get it's funny in theory, but in practicality, much more interesting character when you don't know what's going on in their heads. So I don't think that'll ever happen. I think they'll keep Hajime because he's a very good blank slate to have as a protagonist. Just saying, it's kind of what you need when you have protagonists like this, especially when you have your free time segments. You kind of want a blank slate to run off of to apply yourself onto.
I want a Hiyoko redemption arc. I want to like her. Yeah. That's fair.
It's definitely very possible because they make her more likable before she's taken away immediately.
My inner Kokichi wants Teru to survive just to see everyone lose their minds.
I am so on that board. Hajime dies when the bullet hits him, and Teru takes off his little chef hat, and it reveals in a Hoge. Damn. Greatest reveal that's been sitting there for how many years now? 10?
Oh, give us a Chiaki POV? That'd be interesting.
When they get the memories back and immediately realize who they truly are from Chapter 1, Instant Chaos. I can't rule that out, especially because there's the very interesting CG that they Nagito and Hajime talking to each other, and people pointed out that you could only see their backs, so you couldn't see Hajime's eyes, and they were also hiding Hajime's eyes, and they were also hiding one of Nagito's arms, so you couldn't tell if he was actually in Junko mode or not. Yep. So I also can't say that's out of the loop, and it would be interesting to see how that goes. Yeah, it would be interesting. It could be a fight to see who could become like the right-hand assistant to fucking AI Junko to try and help take out Hope's Peak once and for all. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. You've got my thoughts on a couple things.
Yeah, I'm just vibing music.
Yeah, we don't know what kind of it was very interesting how that art was done and shown.
We don't know if Nagito has the Junko arm or the Robo arm, yeah.
But I got his right super charismatic MCs, that's just not his style. Exactly. So the Pharisees returns to video. I imagine it's going to be all new mysteries, because if they reuse things, it's going to be extremely boring, which is why I believe that something huge has to happen from the get-go. Being it be a change of, the ultimate imposter, or if they all discover who they are immediately. It has to be a fast change. No one wants to go through 8 hours of the same intro just to see someone else kill the ultimate imposter, and that just be a small trickle of events with different people doing the things. It has to be immensely different for interest to actually be there. So I imagine that Despair Disease is long gone, and thank God.
On the bone meat.
God.
What if the imposter dresses up as his friend from the anime to throw everyone off like Imposter Ultimate Animator?
Could be possible. I like my idea of the fact that, maybe before the game.
Because the thing that I saw Latte say earlier was that she made a point of the imposter, I think of something along the lines of caring about the others too much to just off one of them just to take their place, unless it's like to protect someone.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Oh, now everyone's doing different combinations of meat on the bone.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, I think that's...
I still feel waiting for that first strike is going to take way too long for people to really want to actually invest in the story. Because I'd be honest, if the intro was pretty much the exact same for like 5, 6, 7 hours, I would lose interest very quickly. As would I think a lot of people. You need to make it switch very quickly for this game to actually have impact.
Meet the on button.
And I think it would help if, if the game is non-canon, you can change anything that you want to where the traitor in this game could potentially be the ultimate imposter instead. Maybe... Why? Wait. God damn it. God damn it. No.
What?
No, I'll never live that down.
What?
I said 6, 7.
You did?
I said 6 or 7 hours.
Oh.
6, 7.
No!
Oh my god. Damn it, Chat.
I knew Channy would hop on.
I can't believe that's what Snow just happens to pop.
No.
Snow's been like hiding in the background, and that's when you arrive. Oh god.
Snow's here. Hi, Snow.
Out of nowhere. Off the top rope. God damn it.
I didn't even notice. I was too busy reading chat.
I did not mean to do that, but that is all on me.
I was spacing out and reading chat.
I did not even hear that. Me.
I mean, it's not like you meant to.
Nope, that's the worst part.
Accidentally is always the worst.
Oh god.
Because then when you realize what you said and it hits you like a truck, and you're just like, oh no.
I can never return from that.
He didn't say it on purpose.
It's all over.
He didn't say it on purpose.
God damn it.
Channy would say it on purpose. Channy says it on purpose all the time. Don't you, Channy?
Apparently. God. Oh. But yeah, that's my...
You and Yume are so bad about
it. Here, it's my official prediction for 2x2 of what's going to happen here, is that it's going to be completely non-canon. It's not going to affect the rest of the story of, like, don't have to worry about it too much of what it means and everything. But it's a different telling where AI Junko utilizes the ultimate imposter and is like, you can work beside me. I'm going to help you because I really like the power that you have. So we're going to work together to have you win this game. You're going to kill someone from the get-go for me before I start this. And then you're going to take over them in the simulation and then try to win from there. And then us as the player knowing the imposter has got to be somewhere. That's where the big mystery, I think, is going to change from. That's my official prediction. Calling it now. Write it down. When it reveals itself to be the truth,
people will
everyone
be like,
talk about how I spoiled myself. I spoiled myself fucking however many months early because we still don't know a fucking release date.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This, the people are talking about how, you know, when Rantaro won, that was crazy.
That's quiet. That's wild. You pre-watched 2x2 on subbing. Dude, I pre-writ 2x2.
Pre-wrote. Oh my god. You said pre-writ. That's crazy. Not even a word.
I mean, imposter is so good that he survives killing someone without working with Monokuma. Hey, use time travel to see the answers. You know, that's how you learn I'm a time traveler.
Ooh, this remix.
Yeah.
Party. Can't believe you spoiled yourself and are faking your reaction. How dare you?
God, go throw me on live stream fails.
I'm going on Reddit to complain. Because apparently someone did go on Reddit to complain, which is crazy.
About me?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Chandy said.
God damn it.
Chandy said earlier that someone was complaining about it on Reddit.
I've seen other people recommend our content before on Reddit.
Tristan, I agree. I also want Surviving Chiaki somehow.
Hey, Chandy, can you link me to that? I'm just curious.
Oh,
please.
God. Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't mind reading. At this point, what more can they do to me, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. If you know where it is, fucking let me know, dude, because that's crazy. Oh, my God. I tried to discuss with people early on of, like, I swear I haven't spoken. Why would I do that? But, oh, man. That's, everyone's talking to Samino. Real? For real? Oh, man. And if you can't find it, Channy, don't worry.
Yeah.
But, oh, my God, of course. God.
What if they just start being deleted from people's memories after dying? Like, they die, the culprit is punished, and they're just gone. I think that would be interesting character-wise. That sounds very sad.
Kind of, but most of the importance of the killing game is, you know, quote-unquote, the despair that comes from your friends dying.
Yeah.
It kind of requires you to remember.
Yeah, because otherwise, if you don't remember, they're just going to be like, oh, it's just another day.
They were like, I'm pretty sure Evan knows it is faking or something like that.
Oh, my God.
You know.
That's crazy.
At this point, there's not much more I can do to defend myself. All this stuff is years in the past.
Oh, Snow.
Oh, Snow. Evan should get into that you knew who in the garden lives and dies for staff and said you decided on the death order. I already got my prediction for Chapter 1 wrong.
Yeah, you did.
But that's me throwing everyone off of the loop so that they believe me when I reveal the rest of it.
Yeah. I don't know how they would pull it off, but I cannot survive a third Chiaki death after her anime. Same.
God, so true.
I love Chiaki so much.
Shadow Vixen, hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Oh, yeah, we did do the wheel predictions. If that ever comes out to be true, then, you know, that just means that Taka was watching that stream just with a notepad like,
oh my God.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what, Snow? You and I were cooking something.
Oh, boy.
About the mastermind theory in that stream, okay? If anyone knows, you know. But we fucking chefed something up that I really... listen, we did good work that day. All right? If you remember, if you know, you know.
Careful of Eden's
Yeah, I'm trying not to do any Eden's Garden spoilers in here, so Dana will die in every chapter.
What the fuck?
Just keeps coming back. Hey guys, like
Latte.
The Revive-O-Matic's there.
The Revive-O-Matic, not the Revive-O-Matic.
What was that about?
Revive-O-Matic is crazy.
And listen, Snow and I did a stream. I think it was on.
It was a while ago.
It was on Twitch, I believe. But I did upload it as a video, the VOD, on the Pixel Partners channel. It was the Eden's Garden killing game wheel. We let a wheel decide who was going to live and die in the story. And that it was just a fun way of, like, you know, letting the wheel decide how the story of Eden's Garden would play out and talk about how it would work, how the various things that got rolled on the wheel would happen. Because, you know, it was all random chance. And then let the wheel even pick the mastermind of it all. And when the wheel did pick the mastermind, Snow and I went, hold up. Let's fucking cook here. And we cooked something. And yeah, if you do watch that, you should probably play through the prologue in Chapter 1. Because I'm pretty sure we did discuss the story up to that point, just to use as a basis of what we were, of like just basic storytelling stuff going on at that point. You know, had to make parallels to what had happened in the game already, so definitely do play Eden's Garden though. Fantastic. Play Eden's Garden today for free on itch.io.
Tara ain't the ultimate chef anymore when Evan is theory cooking.
Oh, lot. So true, but as Latte said, oh my god, y'all are going to get to write your own killing game for Arcane Trinity, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's going to be, like, I'm not going to share so much about what I have going on here. It's going to be different. This is not going to be Danganronpa based. It's not going to have 16 students or anything. It's going to be our own unique story that is in a killing/death game kind of scenario, because I have to make it work in a tabletop gameplay perspective.
Mm-hmm. And it's your own universe.
Own universe with 2 players playing that have agency. It's probably not going to happen for a bit because obviously we have our main campaign going on that I'm trying not to interrupt. We have the mouth-washing mini adventure that I've mostly written for. Just have to in the Call of Cthulhu system. I'm gonna record that at some point in the very near future. Then will be the JJK one shot, which there is actually a system alteration for Dungeons & Dragons to really allow for that we will probably use.
I'm excited.
But you can very much expect that, in all honesty, even though like I use the word killing game because that's a bright and fancy, makes people look. It's very much going to be inspired by, I'm not going to reveal how many people it has, because I do know about yet another killing game. The creator did give us the key for that. I don't know what to do because it is a full female cast on that. If we ever decide to play that one day, you might have to give me a voice.
I would lose my voice.
You'd have to give me one voice in there if we ever do that.
Yeah.
But this is very much going to be overall inspired in totality by Danganronpa and Your Turn to Die, and my brain is faltering here quick. Oh my god,
wow.
Sketch sending 10 gifted memberships to the viewers watching really quickly. Oh my god.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're incredible. Look at all these people that got a membership here just now. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Wow.
Totally caught me off guard in that.
Same.
It will be a full inclusive experience that is inspired very much by Danganronpa and Your Turn to Die and Zero Escape. Oh, Snow, I know. There are things that I want to do in general so much. Don't worry, I may have something later on down the road in that regard.
Ooh.
That will just be, you know, potentially an idea I had me-based that I'd have to see if I can find enough people to make this work, but I know there are enough tabletop fans. How much? I don't want to say too much right now, but if I could make it possible to do, I know probably a few people that would do it if they have time. How can I join? You wouldn't be able to join.
Holds you both.
I very much have made this story built around having 2 players, but there is something else that I want to do.
What?
That would be off of Arcane Trinity Snow that I would try and
So not Arcane Trinity people. Related.
No.
Oh.
No.
Do I still get to be involved?
I am afraid not.
The fuck? What
Listen,
the fuck?
How many people do we have? We have 104. This idea that I would like to do would very much be Eden's Garden related.
Oh.
And I know that there are several tabletop fans in the cast of Eden's Garden. I've gotten to talk to quite a few of you guys now at this point. I want to talk to more at some point here in the future, but there's a lot of you. There's quite a few of you that I would I would very much, before Chapter 2 comes out, like to get a hold of to do something in that realm.
Remember, this is a VOD.
I know it's a VOD, but hey, it's fine. But I mean, I can't guarantee anything would happen. It's an idea that I have that I would like to do. But it also comes down to if enough people are able
Luna,
to
it's because
join
Evan's
in. I'm being cryptic.
Intentionally vague.
Yes, because I'm not just trying to give out all my stuff.
Evan has ideas. Yeah,
I have ideas.
That's the best way to put it, Snow. Evan has ideas.
I have ideas that I would like to talk to people about in the near future.
Voice right now.
Yes, very much so.
Latte.
But yeah, all I need is 4 people. That's all I would need. And I know between I know. So we will yeah, I can't give too much because I also can't guarantee if this would actually ever be able to happen. It would require a lot of scheduling things to work out. But if I'm able to make something happen on that front, that would be insane. Anyways, yeah.
Even I didn't know about this.
Well, because I've been trying to cook up something potentially for a long while.
Me, the person closest to you. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
It's an idea that's been in the back of my head that's come out because Snow's trying to join in on the other things.
Crazy.
But, yeah, in the end, I am still actively creating the situation for the Arcane Trinity handwritten, handmade killing game, death game adventure to happen. That's the one that's going to take the longest one to fulfill for you all, because that's going to take a while to create, probably. Arcane Trinity Mystery. You're hyping it up very well.
Latte, stop.
Thank you so much.
Latte, stop. Latte, stop. Stop, Latte.
I'm never gonna live. I'm never gonna live it all down. Never gonna live it down. Never gonna live it down.
That meme needs to die in this year. The sooner the better.
But
let it die.
Memes don't last
let it
long,
die.
so.
Let it die. Let it shrivel up.
God damn it.
God.
But yeah, make sure if you wanted to see more updates on that, you go ahead and subscribe to Arcane Trinity Podcast over here on YouTube or Spotify, your choice of podcast location. Because we do fun D&D stuff there. And we also had a horrifying Call of Cthulhu 3-shot that also happened there as we were getting back into things. So you can check out that one too if you want a much shorter adventure than the
fun time.
29 episodes that are out of our first D&D campaign. Totally go look it up. Totally go look at it. Go support it. Go watch some D&D madness. But
technically listen. But
listen, watch.
You can watch in your brain.
Consume.
Watching your brain.
Watching your brain as you listen.
Yeah.
I believe Kazuichi survives again as a punching bag because everyone died because of surviving.
So you do a culprit bait every trial.
They probably will try.
Oh my god, Lego for real?
That's
crazy. That's crazy. We hive mind. We shared brain cells.
I honestly believe that the smartest thing to do would be to utilize in 2x2 the fact that most players already have a kind of omniscience of how the first run of Danganronpa 2 went So playing with that knowledge to fuck with the players themselves would be a fantastic idea, and the writers better have done that. Because they need to utilize that in some way to fuck with everyone. So I am all for that. Having no context in the end, my brain with epic brain rot is the same once I apply all the pressure. Thunder, bring the ring.
In the end, it's all the same once I apply all the pressure.
Hey, listen, I'm just a man.
I hate you.
You're welcome.
Oh no, Salty, you got mosquitoes in your room? That's awful.
That sucks.
That's awful.
I am so sorry.
Oh no. Oh no. Get like a bug zapper thingy-majiggy. You know, like one of those things that looks like a tennis racket that zaps them? Just swing that around and...
Yeah. Tristan, it's good, and the only low-person D&D I've listened to that works really well. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's definitely, obviously, a very different style to try and do things with two people, but I think that helps in a storytelling aspect a little bit. It's definitely a very different experience when you have only two players, but I think it's gone pretty well so far.
Epic is so good. Oh.
It is. It is.
It's so many things from Epic are just stims for us.
Honestly.
Like 24/7.
Yeah, it's a problem.
No, it's not. Oh my god, Ilium, yes. That'll be another thing to obsess over.
Oh man.
Another hyperfixation.
For real. Alright, at this point...
Wasps are awful.
Alright. It has been 2.5 hours.
It's been 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it has.
So... I think...
We got way more people today than I was expecting.
Yeah, we've still got about 80 people even after the game ended here sticking around for a bit chatting with us.
Yeah.
So glad to have you all around and hanging out with us, chatting about all the nonsense.
Yeah.
But I think we are going to start wrapping things up here a little bit. It's so good to be able to stream with all of you again.
Yes, it's been so long. I've missed chat.
It's here for 3.5. We will be ending it here. Our voices have to be... Oh, why did my chat get disconnected for a second on one of those things? But
did it?
The top one works.
Yeah.
The other one connected. The stream stayed, right, everyone?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. That was weird. Only one of the chats said disconnected and reconnected, so that was funky. But yeah, this has been a great time. There'll be more streams coming soon, especially as we do all the fill-ins for, you know, my brain is trying to work right now. The fundraiser stuff. You know, trying to do Fortnite, Minecraft, all that fun stuff soon.
Stream stayed? Okay, good.
Okay, thank God. I don't know what that was for a second, but yes, this has been a wonderful time. We appreciate every single one of you hanging out with us.
Missed you guys.
Having fun. Missed you all.
Thank you for all the support this stream, too.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Missed all of this.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
And listen, if all of you miss Killing Games, and who knows, maybe soon, just maybe soon, there's other... Oh
my God.
Choose the two My Picks Partners live you.
No, it's supposed to be love.
I know.
Thank
you so much. Live you too. But who knows? Maybe aside from 2x2, maybe there's a couple pretty popular fan games out there that we're gonna try and play soon at some point.
Oh.
That are maybe made in an RPG Maker system.
I wonder what that could be.
No idea. Never heard of those before.
Yeah, no.
But we'll just think about that for a while. And for now, we'll go ahead and throw the stream over screen.
Leave YouTube
over here. Oh, and it's ending on the song we started on.
Aww.
I couldn't have scripted that better if I thought so myself.
Nice.
All right.
It's so chill now.
It is so chill. So.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Good vibes all around. All right, but if anyone even understood that grumble through the bass,
I barely did.
We'll see, but
only because I knew what to look for.
Yeah, you knew what the words would be anyways. But all right.
Thank you again, everyone.
Thank you all so much for stopping by this stream.
Yes.
And we will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Have a good morning, afternoon, day, evening, night, whatever it is where you are.
Classic.
Yes, I had to say it.